I felt like I had to set a classy vibe for Big Vegg.
Yes,
something.
This is definitely it.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come in. Although you just told us you're super hip hop, golden era hip hop.
Yeah.
I felt like
But still,
you got to be classy.
What this leads into is exactly
Oh
what
yeah,
we're talking about.
absolutely.
So you know.
Y'all so
For those of y'all that don't know, new Marsha Ambrosius
That's right.
out now.
And the great Dr. Dre.
Produced by Dr. Dre. It's called Casablanca. There's a joint called Tunisian Nights.
So.
Tunisian.
Yes.
Welcome world to my camera, to all the people. We got Big Vegg in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The one and only.
World-renowned media personality. Much love and welcome.
My brothers.
Absolutely.
Love.
We're going to talk about IAR, because I always wanted to go there and I never got the chance. But
Never will.
IAR graduate Big Vegg,
Yes, sir.
host of Music Monday videos.
Yes, sir.
Like if they have a reunion and you go back, he's definitely most successful. Like
Word up.
Right.
Dr. Dre on the band, Brother F on the cam. I still got it.
oh, this guy. Spit bars?
Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast, episode 186.
Congratulations on that, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
brother. Thank you. Shout out to Nas, just because.
Nasir Jones.
According to
186?
186 is what I have, yes.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
187.
187.
187, even better.
187. We about to kill it, baby.
Oh shit, murder
No,
gram.
that happened for a reason, so he could correct you.
Edit that out, F.
Edit that out.
What a hater.
Shout out though. 5 years running though, right?
Yes, 5 years running. Thank the Lord. Thank you to
We
everybody
still here.
Still here.
who supports. Make sure y'all follow the page at GAHHD_podcast.
Right.
All that.
Make sure you follow it at Big Vegg at BIGVEGG.
2 G's, please.
2 G's.
Please.
Otherwise, you won't find me.
Won't find me.
You'll probably get some imposter.
That's right. Fake page.
Somebody.
Oh, man.
No imposters, no fakers, no duplicates. The
No.
one and only Big Vegg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With the extensive resume, I want to read some of it down. Sound engineer, photographer, videographer, media personality, correspondent, and most importantly, humanitarian.
That's the one that counts the most, baby.
Yes, sir.
As we vibe out,
Yeah.
it's such a good album. Make sure y'all go listen to it, but listen to it properly. Don't listen to it
Right.
with one headphone in while you're yelling at your kids. Like really zone out.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to the quality of the music production. Dr. Dre, god damn.
Although I will
Go
say,
for shit out.
we kind of got that idea from the RZA.
How so?
Because Wu-Tang Forever, the album, was partly produced, it was produced all by the RZA, but part of it was that he hired live orchestra instrumentation to play his, some of these loops that you hear.
This could be love. I'm gonna reply to that in just a second. Casablanca, the album out now, Tunisian Nights.
Wow.
One of my favorite joints.
Absolutely.
But the RZA didn't invent hiring musicians to play.
No, I'm not
specific
saying he didn't
instruments.
invent it.
Oh,
Now, he's saying that Dre got inspired by that.
Yeah, he was just.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
He was inspired by the RZA.
so they are competitive friends.
Yes.
Absolutely. They're two greats in, and legends in hip hop.
And there's nothing wrong with the competitiveness.
Not only that, they
makes
also
them-
have
yeah.
their own sounds
That's
and
right.
everything. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Like
I
their
would love a RZA
Dre album.
RZA-esque album to this. No, if
Oh.
RZA got with an R&B queen like
True.
like Marsha, like someone who's established a voice that
Right.
people know and respect, and
Like,
he did something.
Like, let's say RZA with, like, Sade.
Oh my God! You named the top of the line.
Feel me?
She's the Martinelli.
Your
of
mic
music.
to the RZA and God's ears.
Yes, ding, ding,
Please,
ding,
Lord.
ding, 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 ding.
Yo,
Jeez.
holy
Big Sade fan as
shit,
well,
bro!
so,
Wow, shout out to
Because-
the queen Sade, who has not aged a day in
Oh,
Not
absolutely.
Age, right?
since
Like,
Though-
60, whatever year.
And the main takeaway from this album also that I think we discussed it when we all were together. You, I, Black, and J
Right.
Kidd were together.
right.
The main takeaway from this album is that you don't hear any auto-tune.
Oh, of
It's
course.
all
She
no,
don't-
that
she
would
don't-
be
beautiful vocal
disrespectful.
arranging, and it's just beautifully, masterfully,
naturally singing.
naturally aspirated,
Yeah,
beautifully
yeah, yeah.
sung, beautifully mixed, and I mean, it's amazing. It sounds amazing.
What I like
It's
is
symphonic,
that,
and that's exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
That's what's up.
is that he took from so many genres, and because he has the orchestra, he went back to like even 50s and 60s melodies and
Nice.
sounds.
True.
That's right.
Nice, nice.
So he made that's just like a mixtape
Yeah.
Facts.
in essence.
In essence, right? Yeah.
But
Shout
fire.
out.
So make sure y'all go download that. Make sure y'all go listen to that.
Tap in,
Casablanca.
Make sure y'all go
tap
stream
in,
it. Yes,
tap in,
please.
man. Real music, yo.
Yes,
Facts.
another dope album that came out recently. The new Common, I believe it's called The Auditorium.
The Auditorium
Really?
Part 1.
Yeah.
By Common and
produced
Pete Rock.
By Pete Rock.
Oh, that's
Common and
right.
Pete
They've been
Rock.
doing a lot of press run stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's right.
So
It's
the
a dope album.
dropped-
Very dope
yeah,
album.
good.
Yeah, there's a track on there
Called Lonesome.
called Lone.
That's his favorite track.
Oh, that's a joint? Yeah, that's a joint?
That's a
joint?
good song.
Yeah, I fuck with that song.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Let's
of great
see, are we
songs
still
on there,
connected?
actually.
Yeah.
A lot of great songs.
Common is like an honorary, like a native tongue, new school native tongue.
Yes,
Right,
this is
right.
a
And
taste
Mos
of
Def.
Lonesome.
He's the Chicago Nas, baby. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. That's the what? Wow, word, perfect.
He always refers, like a lot of people refer to him.
You
as
know, he
Chicago
caught a
Nas.
lot of flack, or there was a debate recently if in the comparison of Nas and Common
Yeah?
on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, they were really kind of shitting on Common and almost
Really?
saying that he's nowhere near the level of a Nas.
Well, that's why, again, people take everything so out of context and so
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
That's why it's Chicago's Nas,
It's
not
Chicago's
Nas, the new Nas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the New York
It's Chicago-
Nas.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody said he was the new Nas. He's just Chicago's Nas.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? Like, come on,
And
y'all.
honestly,
Can he get that, y'all?
I'd want to be compared to somebody like Nas. I
And
mean,
he doesn't mind the comparison because he knows.
He's a big fan of Nas.
Exactly. He knows what's up. He knows that Nas is a god in this game. You know
Nas
what
is
I'm
that,
saying?
Nas is that dude. Yes.
You know what I mean? So come on, y'all.
And they have fire collaborations.
Absolutely.
Shout out-
Absolutely. They do. That
Right.
Ghetto Dreams. That
Yes.
shit is fire.
Yeah, shout out to Queens.
Yes.
Queens get the
Common
money.
for big shout out to Queens. Common for being
Common.
I want to say underrated, but he's not
Nah.
underrated because people respect the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think by the new generation, I think the new generation is uneducated.
The new
Yeah,
generation
yeah,
doesn't respect anybody but what's new and current. They don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about anything that came
Yeah.
10 years,
But
15.
even
They don't
not,
give a fuck.
not so
man.
much the newer generation, even the generation that was
Before
like,
them?
Yeah, like let's say the 2000 generation,
Uh-huh.
2000 to maybe 2020. I don't know if they respect Common like we respect Common.
Possibly not.
But I say that to say Common has
Yeah.
multiple classic
Yeah,
albums.
joints.
Absolutely.
Like,
Joints.
if you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about albums,
Yeah, yeah,
he
albums.
has at least 3 or 4 that you could consider classic.
He has classic albums when albums was an actual thing.
That's right.
It mattered to have
Right,
a
right,
classic
right. To
album.
go to the store and buy before the
and
streaming
feel
era.
it and be like, oh shit, open it up.
Open
and
the
look-
package,
yeah,
the
yeah.
package, the credits on the
Everything,
back.
yeah,
Yes,
everything,
Even
yes.
that smell
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
memory.
right.
That's what I mean. So
Putting
like,
the CD in the 3 CD changer. and- yeah.
Facts.
Trying to read the shit.
Yeah, the credits and the
credits.
book.
Some of them had the lyrics.
Yo, the lyrics,
When
right.
they had the lyrics, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah. So you can read it
Once-
as they're rapping it.
Once you got educated, you would see if they sample something. What they
Oh,
sample.
That's right, the
this
sample,
song.
yeah.
They had it in the liners, yep.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's crazy. Now, just recently, I think within the last year or two, Apple or Spotify started actually adding credits.
Oh, yeah?
To where you could see them. Before you
Oh,
couldn't see
really?
no credits no more.
It's just
you would
the,
have to
the
Google
artist
it.
and get the
Yeah,
Google
go to Genius.
Or
That's it.
Wikipedia.
What a genius.
Genius.
Yeah, yo, that's such a lost element, bro. Like we
Yeah.
used to actually study
Yeah.
Yeah, we went. That was part of it. That was
the
a big part of it.
creators
Right.
of the art that you're
Right.
consuming.
The personnel,
Yeah.
the engineer,
Yeah, yeah.
the producer who was
Even
on the
to the
keyboards.
shout-outs.
Yeah,
To
the
the
shout
shout
outs.
outs.
Remember reading the shout out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he knows this guy. They know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy he's talking
Yeah.
about. Blah, blah, you know what I'm saying?
I remember LL shouted out Cannabis.
Yo, I was
on,
about to say that on the GOAT album.
Yeah.
I'm a big LL fan. Yes.
LL's
yes.
a fuck.
Yeah,
LL is
you know what I'm saying?
another one. He termed that
Yo.
phrase the GOAT.
But
Yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
so fire, like that. He shouted him out. I was like, damn,
Cannabis.
that's a little petty.
Yeah.
But
LL was
it's
in his
dope.
element. Yeah.
Like,
LL was
shout
in
out
his-
to LL. He,
Because cannabis was a big part of his career.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course,
Of his
that-
resurgence,
of his,
like,
of his.
Resurgence.
Not even like that. That was probably like his third
I
resurgence.
was just gonna say of his third career.
Yeah, like
He
that
had
was like his
already
third
had
renaissance.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. After 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to LL. He has a new album coming out produced entirely
does.
by Q-Tip.
Q-Tip.
He recently had the listening session in New York on Saturday.
Yeah.
And on Friday, excuse me, he was up at Def Jam signing copies of the new album, being assisted by his assistant for the day, Young Ash.
Nice.
Yeah, my niece Ash, so she got that off.
Wow.
She got to take
Congrats
pictures with
to
the
her.
GOAT. She got to hang out with the GOAT LL.
Shout out to her.
She brought me an autographed copy of the booklet of the new album.
Oh, wow, really?
And I'm like, where's the album?
Quick question.
I want to hear it.
Quick question. Does she know the significance of LL? You know what I'm saying, in the rap game, or in hip hop at least? Not even the rap game. I should say hip hop.
Well, how old is she?
She's 21.
Oh, so no.
So honestly,
Respectfully,
speaking,
no.
But I'm saying you're her uncle,
But
fam.
before the interview, like the day before, 2 days
you
before,
kinda schooled her?
We spoke about it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, LL's like that, dude.
Yeah.
LL's
She's
been
like,
here.
I gotta go do my
LL's been here
research, and
before
I'm
me
like,
and you
I got a
were
question.
born.
You have mad research to do. It's
Yeah,
not
like I got an even better question. Who did you compare him to? Like, okay, he's this generation's blah blah blah.
No, there's none. You've never seen anything like LL before, bro. There's no rapper that's been around 4 decades and
longevity.
Successful in it,
Right.
and he branched off into other shit
Yeah.
and was
Right.
successful
Movies
over there.
and actors,
TV shows, all
TV
that
shows,
shit.
in the house.
And then he came back. He's still rapping.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And he's still a threat. Like
word.
nobody's gonna fuck with LL just
Right. He owns
for fun.
He owns Rocks the Bells.
Yeah, and he's
So,
touring. Like, yo,
touring.
LL is crazy, bro.
Always contributing to the culture.
You'll never see, not to say you'll never, because hopefully we
but
will.
no time
But
soon.
No, even amongst his peers, who's even
Yeah.
on that level? That
Nah.
Yeah, LL.
I was watching a video today about the beef between him and Ice-T.
Oh yeah,
early
yeah,
in their
yeah.
careers.
But that was a cool beef because there wasn't no like physical. It
Nah,
wasn't,
nah.
Like Icy was just looking for a competitor, a nemesis. We could say.
Yeah.
Those were exact
Plus,
words. His nemesis.
Keep it a buck, though. I mean, even LL said it. He's like, you know, Ice-T was that guy in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the
So,
streets.
like, you couldn't fuck. Like, if it leaked into the streets, it would have got bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
But they
he was
kept
that
it
guy.
hip hop.
No, they did. Thank God.
Yeah.
You know, and to this day, they're still
Yeah, they're
peers
cool.
and they're
Yeah,
friends and
yeah.
stuff. They're not enemies
Yeah,
and
cool,
like that. So it's cool.
Yeah.
What I liked about that beef, was that the beef? Did LL put something on an album cover about Ice-T? Or was that Kool Moe Dee? That he had like the hat under the
That's
Jeep?
Kool Moe
Or was
Dee.
that Kool
Yeah,
Moe
that
Dee
was
that
Kool Moe
did
Dee.
it
That was
to
Kool Moe Dee
LL?
dissing LL because he felt that LL was taking his style.
Yeah, he had his Kango
So he had a
under
Kango on
wheel
the
of hat,
Jeep,
right?
on the Jeep.
Yeah.
So what am I
Kool Moe
thinking about LL and Ice-T? Oh, he mentions Ice-T's album cover.
Yeah, with the shorty.
With his wife and the little thong
Yeah,
on the back
yeah,
cover, and he's like
yeah.
that was why
Yeah.
he sold albums.
Yeah.
Which was might have had a point.
Nah, that album was dope. Actually, Power.
was that Power, right?
Power was
Power,
dope.
right,
Power was
Power.
dope.
He was not 100% correct.
Yeah.
But I am willing to bet that a few people bought that album
Because
it
of the
had
cover.
an ass on the back.
Oh yeah. Well,
Not the majority,
but
but
still, you know.
a good
Sex sells, baby.
Sex sells, yes.
100.
100,000 copies.
No. I say a good 100 per.
Shout out to
definitely.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole
That's
West
a
Coast.
smart
You know what I love
move.
about Ice-T? And you might appreciate this. He's in Breaking.
Yes.
Yes,
He's
he is.
rapping
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Wait,
He was-
is Breaking in New York?
No, it takes place in Los Angeles. Breaking.
It does, right?
Like the taping.
But he's
Yeah,
rapping.
but he's
Is the
in
point.
the- he's in the movie.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
no,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about.
he was messing with a lot of East Coast cats.
Yeah.
Well, he was born in Newark. He's
Yeah,
from
that's
Newark.
right.
And then when his mother,
Shout out, that's
you know,
a big
RIP,
W for Jersey.
and his father, R.I.P. You know,
Right.
they moved him out,
Yeah, we need
and
more
he went out
Ws.
and he lived with he moved out with his aunt to L.A. and he said it was a game like it was totally different,
Right.
especially
Imagine.
Newark back in the
Especially then.
then and
Now
going
it's
to LA.
probably more similar because Newark is pretty gang ridden.
Yeah,
so
Newark is
it wouldn't
a
be
pretty
too
yeah,
different.
exactly. And that was what he was saying that there was hardly any gangs in Newark, you know, and stuff like that. And he goes out to LA and that's gang culture
Whole
is
different
life.
story,
you know,
right,
it's
whole different
basically
situation.
life and shit. So.
But that's a big W for y'all, for Jersey.
His whole life changed.
Ice-T came
Yeah,
from
yeah.
y'all, from Jersey.
Yeah, so.
And it's not often recognized. So shout out to Ice-T.
Ice-T.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Jersey native.
Let's get into current events before we get into the career of Big Vegg.
Woo!
We got the 2024 Olympics going down in Paris, and I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but I'm a super big Olympics fan. You know?
Really?
Like,
Yeah, I'm
mad
surprised
excited
you
for
are
the-
though.
Why?
I'm not.
Explain to me because
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like you like
I
sports?
think
Like you're a sports guy? Or?
I'm cool with sports.
That's why I
never
say that.
rush to watch sports.
you
Right,
rush-
that's why I asked.
You wouldn't rush home to see a basketball game or
Not really.
a football game? No.
He's not a big sports fan. Like
Okay.
I,
No,
I
I'm
watch
not.
I watched the
Mine.
Super Bowl.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean, of
because
course,
it's
the
Super Bowl.
cliche, Super
Yeah.
Bowl. What's the thing at the end of the basketball?
The
the
NBA
finals, the
Yeah,
finals.
I might watch
That's like a thing.
But the
Yeah.
Olympics, I try to watch it. I think it's
Really?
because maybe
You
'cause they're-
actively try to watch
because
it.
they're amateurs and they represent their
For the most
country.
part.
Like it's
For the
got a
most
whole
part, it's
patriotic thing, and they're young and they're not. I don't know. It's dope to me.
That's what's
The
up.
Well,
competitiveness.
A lot of it is, I think it's mixed when you say amateur, because a lot of it is amateurs,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like
On
the
the
track
come
and
up.
field,
Cats
the
are
track
come
and
up.
field even, they're
Yeah.
professionals.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
get
well
paid
now,
for it.
yeah.
You know, obviously
now
the
they're
NBA,
accepting
they have the,
professionals.
you know, I mean the NBA, the basketball, they have the NBA players in there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But also, like these countries that are competing are sending their best talent
Right.
to compete
Yes,
against,
yes,
you know,
yes.
our best talent. That's
Right.
our best talent is
Right,
the NBA.
right.
And that's such a fire accomplishment to have on your resume to say that
Like
you
a-
were
to
an
be a
Olympic
medalist?
athlete. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even a medalist.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just to say you
to
competed.
say that
To
you competed.
that you were
Yeah.
involved.
True indeed, true indeed,
I
Jay.
think they all get their Olympic rings tattooed, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I don't know if they
all
do
the
that.
Olympic athletes go and get Olympic rings tattooed. on
I,
them.
I would do that.
I think it's dope, but just the fact that you were good enough at whatever you trained
you
at
excelled at your
to,
craft.
to
yeah.
represent
I'll
your
probably get that like as a
country.
medallion because I'm not into tattoos.
Yo, word. Tattoos hurt. But I've been following a lot of stories in the Olympics. Of course, the basketball story. I watched the game. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant came out and went crazy. And I'm notorious for saying that Kevin Durant is a high-scoring bum. But apparently at the Olympics, he's terrific because he's the number one leading scorer of all time in the Olympics.
But what I do like about this squad, you know, everybody obviously when the Olympic team is announced, automatically, especially nowadays, they compare it to the Dream Team.
The dream team.
And in my opinion, there is no comparison. I'm sorry, there is no other team that was assembled the way that team is, and
Right.
it's just the way it is. Let's get over that hurdle, right?
Right. Cut
But
it
this
out.
team, what I do love about this team is that in every game, a different player shines. Like the last game against Puerto Rico, Anthony Edwards destroyed Puerto Rico.
Oh my God, he caught a dunk that
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
like Michael Jordan
Yeah.
so bad.
Exactly.
He's Michael Jordan's long lost son, bro.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
Jimmy Butler. It's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
For sure.
So,
Shout out to that brother.
Yeah,
so
he's
like,
awesome,
and
bro.
the game before, like the game you were talking about against Serbia, Kevin Durant went
yeah,
off.
I think
You know,
he dropped 24.
So every game a different player shines. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Or there's a host there's maybe one or two players that get their thing off.
Right. They do their thing. Like they shine.
They get
like
their shit off.
They're
and-
killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
a different stuff. It's dope, man. It's
Yeah.
dope.
So I do like that about this team. I think
Shout
that's
out to
dope
them.
about this team.
Shout out to them. man.
Shout out to them. They should definitely come back with gold. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson,
Yes.
who just won her first medal, which was a silver.
Right,
in
that's the black queen,
100
right? That
meters.
came back and just killed it,
absolutely.
right?
Yep, she had
She-
the
The whole
controversy.
situation, right?
To me, that's one of the greatest redemption stories
Right.
that I've heard ever.
Like,
Not
that's-
only that,
Like root for
much
that.
like Michael Phelps,
Yeah.
it proves that
Yeah.
weed heads are champions.
That's
Exactly.
right. So it don't
Absolutely.
matter.
Stop. Yeah, it don't matter. Michael Phelps
Michael Welps.
Michael Phelps won
That's the
like
juice, Welch.
16
Welch.
medals. Well,
He's got,
that's
like-
just good shit.
Yeah, he got like I think he has the record for most medals in one Olympics.
I think it was
He's got-
16, bro.
No, he's got 16 in total. I think he
Oh,
got
there
like
wasn't only one?
nine in one Olympics.
9 and 1 is crazy.
No, I'm sorry. That's the record for most gold medals. He's got 9 gold medals in one Olympics.
That's crazy.
It's like Michael Jackson winning the Grammys.
the grand
Yeah, basically
sweep.
sweeping the Grammy,
Sweeping the
sweeping every
Grammys.
category that
Every
he's
category.
nominated for. He just takes
Right,
it all.
takes it, yeah.
That
And
was
that's
a
what
beautiful
that's what
man.
Homeboy did.
Shout out to Michael.
He only got a silver in that. He has the most medals in the Olympics.
Period.
Too, but he got a silver that Olympics because he was part of a team, and the team came up silver.
Right.
That's the only reason
Right,
why he
right.
came.
It wasn't
up
him,
silver.
though.
It wasn't his.
the team
That's
effort,
why
team
you
effort.
gotta roll Dolo.
This guy been saying he's going Dolo forever.
All right, talk to me
187.
about the homie Noah.
Oh, you heard of Noah Lyles?
I heard it.
Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles is a track athlete.
Okay, that's what I heard of.
And during the qualifying, I guess, portion of the Olympics, before the Olympics actually, the U.S. got beat in the World Championships by Germany.
Oh wow.
And he went on the mic. He's not even a basketball player. He's a track athlete.
He went off.
So they asked him about it and how did he feel. And his response was basically, and like I said, I'm paraphrasing. He said, I don't understand why the NBA on like their rings or why they call themselves world champions.
Right.
You know, they're not world champions. This is evidence they are not world champions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I argue to that, my argument to that is that the NBA is the premier league in the world. All the best players from all countries, you know, they want to go play in the NBA. That is where they want to play. It's dope to play where they're at, yes, but their aspirations are to go to the NBA. They don't want to stay at that league. They want to go there. The best players go there. So that's why.
Okay.
So that's why, like, it's funny in the Olympics. It's like kind of like a running joke, and it's real. Like if you paid attention during the opening ceremony when they were on the boat introducing all the countries, the U.S. boat. Everybody was taking selfies with LeBron. Everybody was clicked up with LeBron. This poor guy was there by his fucking self, just taking selfies. Nobody. And then on another event that he was at, nobody fucked with him. Everybody basically ostracized him because of what he said. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fucked up because he's 100% right.
You think he's right? I don't think he's right.
He's right.
I don't think he's right. I think he's wrong.
I don't think.
Go ahead. Express.
The NBA is teams in the USA. So
and Canada.
And Canada.
And they're gonna expand to Mexico.
Be careful.
Okay, that's good. They need to expand globally so that when they have the playoffs and they have a champion, the championship team is the best team in the world.
Right.
You're talking about the best players go to the NBA from every country, and that's what's up. But it's a team sport. The best team in Germany doesn't necessarily have to have the best player on it, but they're the best team. So until the U.S. can go to Germany and China and Mexico, and then they'd be the world champions.
That's a valid point.
And then when they go to the Olympics, lately, they be losing.
Well,
so they're not the world champions. Not this year, obviously.
They're rocking out, and I think honestly, LeBron, that's why he's on this team, because I think he took it personally.
I believe so, and I think it's fucked up that they're ostracizing the homie Noah and dick riding the homie LeBron because the homie had an opinion. Like whether he's wrong or right. He didn't say, "Yo, Team USA sucks and they're ass and Germany fucking killed them because they're losers." He just said, "Hey, I think," and he's an Olympic athlete, meaning he competes
against other
globally.
countries.
That's all he knows. So he had a valid point.
He had a valid point and his own opinion.
Maybe he said it at the wrong time, at the wrong place.
I think that's what it was.
I think not only that, I think he should have maybe worded it. If he would have worded it differently, I think it would have been taken differently.
I mean,
because he kind of said it like in a joking manner and basically like shitting on the team that just lost.
You can't shit on LeBron.
Yeah, but the problem is we also live in an era where bad people are sensitive.
That's the other thing too. That's the other thing.
And their fan bases are sensitive.
Very super sensitive.
Exactly. And LeBron's fan base is one of the most sensitive fan bases on earth.
Right. To the point you say something wrong, you get canceled.
Exactly. LeBron would have had to hug the homie on the boat for him
it to be over.
Re-accepted. And that's fucked up, bro. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Snoopy Deal Double.
I believe is the Olympic.
Once again, going back to what you said earlier, that weed heads are accepted.
Our champions, yes.
Are accepted.
What's the word that he's doing? Oh, ambassador.
Yes,
he's the Olympic ambassador.
Didn't he come with the torch?
He came with the torch.
That's funny that he came with the torch.
Oh my God.
How ironic.
He should have lit something off the torch.
Hell yeah.
He was at the equestrian event with Martha Stewart. Dressed in full
looking funny as fuck.
Gear.
Snoop Dogg has done it all.
Yeah, nah.
He was dancing in one of the Olympic tents the other night.
But that's why I've always said he's the most. I'm not saying he's the most lyrical. He is the most popular rapper of all time. Popular rapper.
And he's a redemption story.
At 100%, he was
absolutely.
Not only the weed shit, the whole murder case.
Murder was the case at the game.
Death Row. He lived through
all that. He lived through a crazy era, yo.
Yeah.
He became a lion.
Yeah, that's right. He had one reggae album.
And then he came back.
Right.
With Dreads?
Right. He signed with No Limit.
Snoop. No Limit, bro.
Shout out to Master P.
Shout out to Snoop, bro.
Master P saved him.
Yes.
Respectfully. And he said it all the time.
What did y'all think about him they were trying to cancel him because of the GOAT chain he had, and they were saying that he's a Satanist? That he's part of this whole agenda.
The Illuminati and all that.
The Satanists are they're in front of us, but it's not Snoop.
You don't think it's Snoop?
I mean, and if it is Snoop, they passing around weed. They having a weed cipher.
Yeah.
Shit, what are you gonna do?
Right.
It's different. Shout out to Snoop though, man. He looks like he's having so much fun.
He's just
At
enjoying
Oh,
the-
he's
life.
living his best life, bro.
He's doing
He was
life,
at WrestleMania, I think, last year.
He was like, didn't he closline somebody?
Fucked somebody up. He won the
Skinny
match.
ass.
Yo,
crazy.
you got
He's living his best life, bro.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man.
He should write a book when he's all said and done. You know what I'm saying?
Another legend.
Oh, he sure will. He
Another
sure will.
legend.
So shout out to him. Shout out to all the Olympic athletes.
That's right. Everybody
Shout
doing
out
their
to
thing.
Paris. It looks beautiful.
Paris, what's up? What's up? Oui.
There was someone else.
Bonjour.
I think that's it. What else you have for current events?
What else did we talk about before?
I had nothing.
Basically, the
Because I've been on
Olympics.
the Olympics. I've been stuck on the Olympics. Shout out to the Olympic volleyball teams. I love you.
That's it.
That's it. Win or lose.
Win or lose.
simple.
Win, lose, or draw. We still
Short and
have it.
simple. Short and simple.
Straight up.
That's
Who
what's
else?
up.
Is it basketball we talked about?
Yeah.
Oh, football's coming back
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
soon enough.
The Hall of Fame game was on Thursday.
Fall season's coming too, so that makes
Yes,
sense.
I love
Yeah.
fall. Man.
Hoodie weather.
I can't wait.
Hoodie weather.
Yes. Speaking of hoodie weather, I always wanted to travel into New York with a hoodie and attend IAR. Like this was a dream of mine.
Oh, here we
Get
go.
out of here. What
we were young-
a segue. Go ahead,
When
kid.
we were young, I don't know if y'all remember, but IAR had commercials on
Yeah.
97.
Yeah,
Radio.
I remember that. Yeah,
They
all the time.
did.
And I was in high school, and I was like, yo, I want to go to IAR.
Shout out to Funk Flex, man.
Swear to God. Because I used to like DJ, right? Back then I was DJing. And I was like, yo, I want to go to IAR, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, my parents wasn't fucking with me, and I didn't know enough to make it happen for myself. and-
right.
Fuck you.
But I always thought it would be dope, because we're from Jersey. So to travel into
Yeah.
New York,
Right.
go to school,
Yeah.
learn
Learn
the
something.
music shit,
Yeah,
right?
to learn the behind the scenes. and all
Network
that.
in
Yeah.
your school,
Yes.
and then get out of school, and you're in New York.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
So who the fuck knows where you're gonna end up? You might end up in a studio somewhere.
Yeah.
You
Right.
might end up
Internship, whatever.
interning something. Like IAR just looked like
Yeah.
the genesis point
Right.
that you would just branch off
Yeah, from there, yeah.
into.
Right.
Or who knows who you like?
Who knows?
Who knows who was there also trying to
Right.
get their shit
Coming
off,
up.
and they were yams or somebody.
Exactly, that's
Right,
what I
right.
mean.
You know
Who
what I'm
knows
saying?
who you
Right.
would have met?
Right.
Not only in the school, but on the way to school,
Yeah,
on the way
yeah,
home.
that's what I mean.
Hanging out around the school.
Definitely.
Once you meet somebody, they be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, let's go here.
Right,
right.
Let's go there." Let's
Now I got
do
a question
this."
since you attended. I never attended.
And by the way, just not to cut you guys off, for those that are tapping in, they're talking about the Institute of Audio
Yes,
Research.
yes.
Yes.
The
That's the
Institute
proper
of Audio
audio
Research.
research.
Yo,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That was like Harvard.
yeah, that was
In my brain, word. Like, yo, if you went to IAR, you
Harvard.
fucking got that off, bro.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a quick question. Look at that,
Oh,
brother.
another
IAR
graduate of IAR.
But respectfully,
Yeah,
he had a question
man.
first. Respectfully.
You had a question?
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
ask
okay,
you
okay.
real quick. I know they teach you the technical aspect of music. You know, do they teach the financial?
They teach the financial, the business, the how to solder. Man, of course, engineering.
Yeah.
They at the time, because I went in 2007 to 2008. It was a 9-month program. They also teach you like.
It's always a 9-month program.
Yeah. Or I mean, that's if you do full time. Part time is like I think 13 months.
13 months, yeah.
But yeah, they also teach you like movies, how to put movies together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's a
so they
very
include
very
film.
well rounded
That's
program.
dope. See, I
yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
See, that's
yeah.
why I wanted to know.
fire.
that.
No, definitely IR. Blessed IR. I graduated with honors.
So my question was, are they still active?
None at all. No,
no.
they closed
Yeah,
down.
they closed,
They
yeah.
closed down a
Oh,
couple
that's
years ago.
sad.
Yeah, a few years ago,
yeah. And you know,
Dang.
but the legacy continues through me,
Yes.
IR students, and so on. So
I got a question. Do you know if there's another school or another
there's
place?
I'm sure there's
that you-
multiple schools,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean,
That
other
was
than,
the most one, that
other
prominent
than
one.
IR, I want to say its competition was SAE, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think it's SAE or something like that. But
I know Full Sail also
Full
came
Sail,
along.
yes, Full
Yeah,
Sail, Full
Full
Sail.
Sail's
SAE,
in
all
Florida, I
right.
believe.
Shout out to Hoffa TV, he gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, SAE. But yeah,
Okay.
Full
So
Sail.
a couple later,
Yeah.
a couple years later,
But
came
Full
along.
Sail, they're located in Florida.
Right.
Okay.
So they have the online program.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to Full Sail.
It's
Shout
not
out
the
to
same. You got to be
Full
there.
Yeah,
Nah, you got to be
No,
there.
not only you got to be there.
No, but you can do the online too.
It's
but
not.
it depends on
It's
your.
not IAR and it's not located.
No, it's not.
in New York.
Yeah.
where you're gonna be.
you can't
in
be
the mix.
you can't travel to New York with the
Yeah,
hoodie, right?
yeah,
right.
exactly.
It's not the same.
Hey, but
You're not in Tampa coming
Right.
out like,
Yeah.
what's poppin'?
But it's mad hot, you know. No hoodie.
But shout out to that.
Shout out to Full
If you
Sail,
went to Full Sail, they're still actually active.
They're
and,
active, yes.
they're active.
Shout out
They're
to Full
doing
Sail.
big things.
Shout out to
but,
Full Sail, absolutely.
No, there was this stigma to IAR that I always respected and admired, and I was like, damn, I gotta somehow go there.
No, they had a
I
rep.
never went
Like,
there.
oh, yeah.
They had a rep.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you know, Hot 97 at the time was the only station. This was before 105 and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
They was blasting that commercial.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how I learned about it.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to put it together, and I went to go check out with the open house and I applied, and I got in.
You know, you
That's
could have
good.
gone, right? You actually could have gone. It's not that your parents weren't fucking with you.
Yeah.
You actually
No, I
could.
know. Like,
You coulda got a
financial
loan and
aid and all that
shit,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but back then I wasn't educated enough on
To-
that.
to
to really
aspect.
go and check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I never went there. Where if I would have went there, they would like I never.
They
went
would have.
to
They
the-
would have made you a student.
Yeah,
right
they would
away.
have been like,
That's what
oh
I'm saying,
yeah,
they
apply for
would've-
loans
they
here
would've-
and do this. Yeah,
yeah.
they would have walked me through it.
They would have
but
walked you through it. That's what they
Yeah.
did to me. So, yeah,
I
shout out.
wasn't ready for it. And then by the time I think I was ready, like self-learning was a thing.
Yeah. YouTube
Yeah.
University was out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
But shout out to you, shout out to IAR, shout out to the legacy that was
Absolutely.
created and
Absolutely.
respected to this day.
Absolutely, man.
And shout out to all the knowledge that was gained, like
Yeah, man.
that they gave out, right? At a time where knowledge wasn't as accessible as it is now.
This is before
Yeah.
YouTube, before YouTube University.
And people kind of like
Word.
gate kept knowledge almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yes.
people were
Yes.
less willing to.
Yeah, you had to be in the right
Share the
in the
knowledge.
right circle with the right people and have the
Yeah.
right relationships.
Yeah.
If you
Absolutely.
didn't, then you had to
Yeah.
figure out yourself, trial and error.
Right.
Exactly. So shout out to that, man. That was a beautiful time, bro.
Absolutely.
So now also nowadays, you're the host of Music Monday videos. Is that right?
Yes and no. I've actually ventured off from them,
Okay.
but I was their flagship host.
That was the name of the show,
Mix Up My Neighborhood. You said it correctly.
Music Monday Video.
Yeah, you
Why
said
does
it.
that sound mad off to me? I don't know. But
yeah, you
was
said
that did y'all actually play music?
Well, what we could say that was to compare that show could be compared to like a video music box or Yo MTV Raps, where we would interview somebody like I would interview you guys, right? And then we would get into a music video, then come back and continue the interview, and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it would be. So that was kind of the concept of the show. It was started by a man by the name of Damien Emile, coming out of Paterson, New Jersey.
Shout out to
Nice.
that.
Shouts to Patterson.
I always call Paterson my second home because that's when I really honed my skills as a host.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Patterson, shout out to my man Damien Emile. I'm coming from Rockland County, upstate New York.
Right.
Wow.
So I'm jumping on two trains to get from Rockland to Secaucus, transferring to Paterson. 2-3 hour ride, right?
Yep.
You know, to go there to host, right? So that's where we started, to host out there, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, if we had to go to an event to do, you know, to host interviews on site, you know what I'm saying? Once again, being compared to Video Music Box, going on site to do interviews, right? The man on the street type of thing. So that was a good venture, and, you know, I was down for a while, at least 4 or 5 years.
I was gonna say how long did that last?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. And it was dope. You know, I got a chance to interview so many people through that platform, from Rakim, Uncle Ralph, and he gave me flowers because he saw the energy I was providing. He really liked me, and I, you know, coming from Uncle Ralph, that's something
big,
serious.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So many people, Charlamagne the God, Rick James' daughter.
Wow.
That was cool. Like so many notable, you know.
The Jungle Brothers. You
Jungle
mentioned
Brothers,
earlier.
Large Professor. I did
Yeah.
the first Rock the Bells festival
Dope.
where I was in the media pit. So I interviewed
That's crazy.
So blessed, man. Blessed.
Chris Rivers,
You know,
all
I
Chris
want to ask you about that. Before I do, shout out to Rakim. He has a new album out in
yes.
stores now. Make
Yes.
sure y'all go check that out. I don't have
Yeah.
the name right now, but
Yeah.
make sure y'all go check that
Shout out
out.
to the
New
God
Rakim.
MC.
Did you always want to host, or is that something
That just came,
you
bro.
like tripped into?
Honestly, with the hosting, it kind of just tapped in, bro, because in 2012, I started an internet radio show called Rock Runner Radio. And at first, it was me and one of my boys, and he was the main host. I was the engineer. Remember, I came into the game as a sound engineer coming from IR, right? Self-taught myself for 4 years, went to IR to perfect my craft, and then I just went out and did my thing, got, whatever. And when I started the radio show, I was just the engineer. I mean, I said my little things here and there, but nothing too crazy where, like, he was the main host, I was, like, the co-host / like engineer, making sure everything sounded good. Mics was on point because we did it out of my recording studio. So, but it came to a time where my boy, he had to take a leave of absence because I think he was having a kid.
Right.
So
life,
it's like
life be happy.
Yeah, life be lifing.
Yep, absolutely.
So he's like, yo, Veg, you got to keep the show going. You can't let the show stop. That's when I had to step up, and that's when I had to get into hosting. That's when I started to really, go into the trial and error of figuring out how to become like a radio host and interviewing and,
Just the personality.
Just the personality, like finding out my style. And then 2015 hit. That's when YouTube was in its early stages, the baby stages. This is when you could put anything on there.
Facts.
Yeah,
Fights,
YouTube was the
everything.
Wild Wild West.
You could put music on something and it wouldn't be you wouldn't get
Straight.
blocked.
Yeah, you wouldn't get flagged.
You wouldn't get flagged in Russia.
Yeah.
There were no rules.
No rules, right? So that's when I'm like, okay, cool. That's when I got a camera, and I started messing with how becoming a videographer and the whole. Basically everything about becoming a photographer, videographer, and the elements. There we go. The elements of becoming a videographer.
And they had given you the basics in IAR, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's nothing.
So you had at least a little something.
a little something, but there's nothing. There's nothing, better than hands-on.
Right.
Absolutely.
But so that's why I got my hands-on with. You know what I'm saying? So then sooner or later, I started doing interviews on camera. I figured out, I could do interviews on camera, then post them, right? And then that's how that happened. It just came, bro. It was part of the timeline. God provided that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Amen
saying?
to that, bro.
Yeah.
To go back to Music Monday videos, I love that format, and I actually miss that format very much.
Hell yeah.
There's not anything that I can compare that to right now. That's
there's
in
nothing out there like that.
syndication.
No,
Yeah.
no way.
No, definitely.
That was why I asked if you played music specifically.
No,
because-
we play people's music videos, and we tried to focus on indie artists.
Right.
Because they're up and coming.
So that's dope. You bring them on, you interview them,
Yeah.
they tell their story,
That's
then
right.
you get to play their music video so people
Boom.
can see the visual and hear the music. Like,
Correct.
that's just a fire format,
I
bro.
mean, that's what
I might
it's
have to
about.
steal that format, bro.
Sample.
Yeah, sample.
We don't steal it. We sample. But yes.
So I have a bunch of very specific questions related to interviewing, but before we get to those,
Go for it.
do you feel you have a preference now that you've done so many things between sound engineering, making the videographer aspect, radio hosting, in-person hosting?
Yeah.
Is there one that
Photography,
that
all
stands out as like, yo, this is really my favorite one? Like, I love to do all of them and I fuck with all of them,
Yeah.
but this is my one.
In-person hosting, being a media personality. That's kind of like my niche. I love being on camera. I love the energy that I provide. I love the energy I get. You know what I'm saying? When I do an interview with somebody, like, sometimes people may feel shy or they don't want to do the interview. Halfway in the interview, they're smiling, they're laughing because of my energy that I'm providing. Like, I'm making them feel comfortable.
Right.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
people could do that. Like, you guys are making me feel comfortable, which I appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
That's a
man.
gift. You know, Hoffa TV has that. Mr. Hoffa has that
Hoffa's
gift.
the man.
You
Shouts
know
to
what I'm
Hoffa
saying?
in the
Shout out
building.
Hoffa. I'm the reason why I'm here is because of Hoffa, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm saying, that's a gift. A lot of people just host. Like, nowadays, anybody could be a host now.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody is a host.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you go find your groove, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But there's just a certain amount of people that have that gift that make brothers and sisters when they get on camera. Like, at first they're like, oh no. Then halfway in the interview, like, they're smiling, they're laughing. That's a gift. But to answer your question, definitely hosting and being a media personality on camera, that is definitely my niche.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And,
That's
that's dope.
definitely
And you're excellent at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As I stated earlier, and as you stated, you've interviewed some super dope names, some super dope people.
Absolutely.
Within the hip hop community, some legends, people outside of the hip hop community. I saw that you interviewed Miss New Jersey, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
Mr. 2017, I believe. Yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
awesome. Like that, you're
That's-
able to expand and go into
Listen,
different.
listen. This is all God's plan.
But when you're charming, you're charming, right? Like
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
you can speak to people and get
Yeah.
them to feel comfortable,
Yeah.
like
That's
you
what I'm
said,
saying,
that
that's a
it doesn't
gift,
matter
bro.
who you're speaking to.
It's a
gift,
As long
bro.
as you do your research, which
That's
I'm
right.
sure you do.
Absolutely.
then
No,
it
definitely.
makes it easier
Absolutely.
to do that.
Definitely.
So shout out to that, man. I
blessing.
like that you were I like both. That you know which one is your favorite.
Yeah.
But also that you've
You're able to distinguish. Like
you've
what
tried
actually,
so many things, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't always try what they want to try.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
They get afraid. They get
Yeah.
discouraged.
or life happens. Like
Or
we said,
life be lifing,
life, and
life be
it's like you
lifing.
don't get the chance. Like we have a friend, Jeff X. Shout out to Jeff X.
Jeff X.
He always wanted to
he's
do
out here in
radio.
Jersey?
He's from Jersey. He's in Florida now, but he always wanted to do radio, and he actually has a great radio voice.
The
Yeah,
voice.
he does.
The
never,
voice.
He
He does.
never got the opportunity to
do it,
try
no?
it. Or to
Even
do
my
it.
wife said it. She heard him speak on the phone. I had him on speaker. We were talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "He should be on the radio." I was
Yeah.
like, we all tell him.
Tell him, yo.
I
Jason
remember
says it all the
20
time.
years ago
Twin says
that
it.
he spoke of going to like school
Yeah.
for communication. And I mean, literally 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, he was like 5 years too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now, unfortunately, I don't want to say
He's not doing it, or was
he's not doing it. For sure, he's not doing it. But I don't want to say he'll never get the chance to.
Yeah.
I mean-
hope
nowadays
at
you
some
good.
point he
Look
gets
at
a
the
chance.
dude that they found on the side of the road. That
right?
was
The homeless cat.
The homeless
that
guy
wound
with
up
the
being
voice.
the announcer. That wound up being the announcer
Yeah.
for what basketball
Bro.
team was it? Was it Cleveland?
Something.
I don't know, but he got
Some-
a hell of
Yeah.
a voice.
Yeah,
Bro.
And he was homeless, fam.
Bro.
And his life completely changed.
Changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, it could happen, bro.
It could happen at any time. It's all God's plan.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna put it into the universe. Jeff
Yeah.
X. I hope one day you end up doing something radio
Right.
related and put that voice to
Jeff
use.
X, go get it, man.
Facts.
And
Go
make
get
it
it,
happen.
man. Shout out to Jeff X, man. Word.
Let's talk specifics.
Yes, sir.
As an interviewer,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite question that you ask your interviewees?
A favorite question.
Maybe one that you've used more than
Kind of like your trademark, the question that everybody knows you're gonna ask, or that they expect you to ask.
A favorite question. A favorite question. That's a good question. I guess a favorite question of mine is just because I like to always acquire the story.
Okay.
I always like to get the story when because when I do research on somebody, I don't like to do like a full extent, like a full head-on research on somebody. I like to do a little bit. So when I do the interview with somebody, it's organic. Like
learn,
I'm
yeah.
learning as
Yeah.
we're doing the interview, right?
Right.
So it's pretty much like finding out somebody's story, where they came from, how they got here, and if anything to really answer your question, I would say my favorite question is asking like a question that would have to go with like impact, like impacting like the person who's like getting what's a good getting like getting good getting like a not a good story, but what's the words I'm trying to say?
Like a good angle.
Not even a good angle. Damn, why am I so blank right now?
Like a good reaction?
Not even a good reaction. No, that's not it either. It's like when you're trying to help people.
And it works?
Huh?
And it works?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You try to help them.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
actually-
yeah. Basically asking them like, if somebody's watching,
Yeah.
what can they do better in this, in rapping, and doing this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Basically, just
okay.
And then you get feedback.
Yeah,
That,
feedback,
that
yeah.
was a great point.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
You know
use
what I'm
that.
saying?
Trick.
You know what I
That's
mean?
beautiful.
Basically just inspiration.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
And that goes back to what we spoke of earlier, of
Yeah.
sharing the knowledge, right?
sharing the knowledge. Exactly. Yeah.
If
so,
you can get your guests to share and
Yeah.
people absorb it,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, my favorite question though is definitely just getting inspiration and just sharing that, let's like for example, I interviewed Large Professor.
Shout out to Large Professor.
I actually
man.
posted
what
that
a legend.
today.
Jeez.
And I asked him, what can these upcoming producers and MCs, what can you tell them, right? He said, paraphrasing, you got to love what you do in order to stay here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Longevity.
Yeah.
Because longevity isn't really spoken about nowadays. You see an artist, they pop 5 years and they're gone.
True.
You know,
In every field, right?
Every
Not only
field.
music,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
movies
Or
or
whatever, yeah.
Everybody's hot for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he said, longevity. So yeah,
That's beautiful, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Large Professor. That's actually a great answer, bro. Like,
absolutely.
I don't think a lot of people I don't think a lot of artists today love hip hop.
Yeah. Like
They
love,
look at it
though.
as a business.
Like love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love.
Like
love,
they actually
love.
love doing it.
Yeah, love it,
They want
Not
to
only love doing it,
but
just
love being the best.
Love it.
Yeah.
Just love. You gotta
Like
love
the
hip-hop,
culture, the
bro.
culture.
Yeah, the culture.
like
culture.
the culture.
You
Absolutely.
gotta like almost live hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
And if you're really of the hip hop culture,
Yeah.
you don't even notice
Right.
because that's how ingrained it is
That's
in you,
right,
right?
that's right.
So I think a lot of these new artists are not of
the culture.
or in love with the hip hop culture.
Right,
and
right.
and me as an old head,
Right.
I find myself falling in and out of love with hip hop and the culture, right? Because the
Right.
culture goes through its ups and downs,
Ups and downs, especially mainstream hip hop.
and weird shit happens,
Yeah,
and
weird.
music sometimes fails. Mainstream hip hop
Yeah.
has been on a downtrend for
Since forever.
so long.
Forever, ever.
Yeah, so
Andre
sometimes
3000
it's hard to
was.
find good music, and
Yeah,
you start
yeah.
falling almost out of love, or stupid shit happens in
Yeah.
hip hop that you be like, damn.
Like, really?
Like this is the culture that I fuck with.
Not,
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
but
yeah.
also, then you get the times like Casablanca comes out.
That, right.
Well,
right.
that's the falling
Fuck.
in and out of
This
love.
is
Yeah.
why
The purity,
I love this
the purity,
shit.
the purity.
And that's, to me, that was perfect because
Yeah.
it was needed, man. Like, this is what this is about. This is
Yeah.
what it's about, the music, yo.
Yeah.
Look how good I can make this sound.
Right,
And look
right,
how
right.
good she sounds
Good
on
music.
this.
Good music.
You know what I'm saying?
Good music.
Look at this. And she didn't even rap. That's what I love probably most about it.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
no
she's not
rapping.
a rapper, which is
That's
beautiful.
what I mean,
'cause
that's what I mean.
I prefer that she didn't. I'm
That's
glad
what I
she-
mean.
No,
Like,
but what he's saying is singers now are pushed to rap.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what I mean.
right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I'm
Like-
glad she did it.
Nah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it was perfect,
Nah,
man. Like
definitely.
that, you get a moment like that, and then, you, like you said, you
then you
snap
fall
back.
back
in.
in.
Yeah,
Like,
good music.
fuck.
Good
I'm like,
music.
this
Dude,
is why.
they're about to fucking breakdance at the Olympics for medals,
Medals,
bro.
yeah, I
like
saw
that
that.
is
I saw that. Yeah,
unprecedented.
it's gonna be an event.
And
It's gonna be an
fucking
event.
crazy.
They were gonna do that, yeah.
The fact that companies put out
That's
official
crazy.
Olympic breakdance sneakers, like
Get
Nike,
outta here.
Adidas did.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Polo because there's one specific jacket that I keep seeing at the Olympics.
Hey, like
Shit,
that?
that one fucking jacket. Jesus.
I thought you didn't fuck with Low.
And I don't, bro. Like Polo is hip hop to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
fall
it
in
is,
and out
bro.
of love with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
one day I love it, and the next day I'll be
Next
like,
day you
yo,
hate it.
I'm gonna throw all this shit away.
Shout out to Polo.
But shout out to Polo because there's one specific jacket.
Yeah.
God damn, if I find it, it's going down. But
Word.
to go back to hip hop, to go back to the culture. Shout out to the culture of
culture,
hip hop.
man, definitely.
Shout out to the Olympic athletes who are gonna break dance
That's right.
at the Olympics in Paris for the first time. Shout out to whoever wins it.
51 years.
I look
man.
forward to seeing
August
the
11th.
other countries because
Yeah.
I know China is very serious about their hip hop, especially their golden era hip hop.
Mm. Yeah.
And I feel like they're gonna.
Yeah, in Japan,
Kill it.
Japan,
Kill
Japan. I
it.
think
Kill it,
Japan.
yeah.
I think is even.
I look forward
better
to seeing
than
the Olympic team.
It's gonna be something
Yeah.
serious.
I don't recall what it was that. What's the homie's name? Crazy Legs. Shout out to
Crazy Legs, yes, yes. Rocksteady
I
crew.
think he helped train the team
Rocksteady
or
crew.
choreograph. I don't know what I don't know specifically what his part is, but he
He's
did
involved.
something
He's
with the
involved.
team,
He's involved.
So shout out
See,
to
but
that.
that's something we have to win.
Yeah.
It started here, fam.
That's the beauty. I think that might be the beauty of the Olympics too.
yeah.
That
Competition.
it be shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
yo, how can you not win that?
Yeah,
How can
like
New York not win
basketball,
that?
fam.
Yeah.
We started this
How-
shit. We invented the
you
sport.
invented that shit. How do you
know
not
what
win?
I'm saying?
Competition.
How
New
are you
York,
not
baby.
the premier country in this?
New York.
Yo, I'm telling you, China and
That's why the
Japan-
Dream Team was so beautiful to me.
That's right.
Because that's what they showed.
They
Like,
came
we
here.
invented this.
We
We,
invented
are the
it.
masters of this.
Right,
Come fuck with us.
yeah.
That's what I loved about the
The
Dream
New
Team.
York, baby.
The Dream Team went crazy, bro.
Right. Shout out to the Olympics.
But the Dream Team competed against 9 NBA players as opponents, and this year's team, if I'm not mistaken, is competing against 64 NBA players
Yeah, I
as
saw that
opponents.
stat.
So
a lot.
the
It's a lot.
game
Playing
is more
field,
global.
the
and it's
playing
a
field
little-
is starting to level.
starting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
Finally.
they still killing it. That
No, no,
Anthony
yeah.
Edwards dunk. Oh man, that shit was crazy.
That's what's up, man.
We're gonna get back into specific interview questions. Let's
Go ahead, go ahead.
Let's get into some random hip hop questions, right? Why is it always De La Soul over A Tribe Called Quest?
How
no,
is
no.
that?
What?
Excuse me. Why is it always A Tribe Called Quest over De La Soul?
That sounds a lot.
I'm sorry, I said it backwards.
It's just a
Right.
Why is it always A Tribe Called Quest over De La Soul? Why is De La Soul almost looked as like the B group? In my opinion, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like a tribe is. Y'all was earlier debating
We're
tribe
talking
and
about
Yeah,
Top
yeah. Okay,
over-
like
Best
I got,
group ever.
I got a question for
Why
you.
is De La never mentioned? Why is De La not?
I don't think they're never mentioned.
Yeah, they are mentioned.
But I don't think they're not mentioned as much.
Right.
But I don't think they're not mentioned. I mean,
But why?
Tribe. I guess Tribe had a bigger impact.
I have a theory.
You know.
I have a quick theory.
Is it a lower end theory?
Yes.
You see, it's the albums. Yes.
Nah, I think I think one of the main things that helped Tribe, stay prominent and stay like basically in the public eye and everybody revered them still, was the fact that they kept releasing albums.
True.
And De La did not. De La stopped, and on top of that, the whole streaming thing, you could not find their music anywhere. Where Tribe music was readily available everywhere.
Valid points.
You know what I'm saying?
De La did go through that Tommy Boy
With the
concert.
Tommy Boy situation.
I mean, now it is. Now their shit is everywhere, which is thank the hip hop gods.
Yeah, the hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? Because like to me, they are deserving of that, accolade, of being looked at in the same realm and echelon as Tribe Called Quest, because they made equally, if not even better, like music. Some will argue.
Right. No. The contract controversy that delayed them from putting any new music out for 10 to 15 years. I think.
Yeah, Tommy Boy.
Right. Yeah. And then their music wasn't readily available.
Yeah, nah.
That's a valid point.
I think that's what affected them a lot, and that'll I think will hurt a group because
once again the business.
Yeah.
There you go, another hip hop, that's a Tribe Called Quest song, The Business.
Yeah, the business, right.
But I mean, like he just said, it's the business, and it sucks because, like, if I'm telling my daughter about Tribe, and I'm telling her, yo, there's this other group that's so fucking dope.
Right, but you can't find them.
You can't find them. You can't hear them.
Game over.
How do I explain that to her? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, they weren't on streaming, but you could always find them,
on
bro.
YouTube.
I mean, if
you really wanted to look, but
nowadays you could. Now because finally, like I said, they're out.
They're out.
But before, unless you were like me, that actually had the physical CD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The book.
You know what I mean? Like you had no chance of showing people that shit.
That's the one thing I love about streaming and this time that we're in.
Yeah.
That
it's so easy.
You can find 99% of the music that you want.
That you want.
There will be some random shit that you won't be able to find it for whatever
reason.
But
super underground
99% of the shit.
Yeah.
Like I'll get interested in an artist from whatever, an article, a picture.
Right.
Who's this? Oh, what the fuck they did? Oh, okay.
Let me go check them out.
Right. Yes. And I always want to start at album 1 because I want to hear them at their voice.
Right. The progression.
Yeah. I want to see
the
where they started
at. Yeah.
And I love that we can do that now.
No, definitely.
For free, almost, right? Or for $10.99 a month, whatever your subscription is.
Yeah,
but you can go.
Shout out to Apple Music.
Yeah, oh my God, Apple Music. I love you so much. But give me a discount, but I love it.
Right, shout out to Apple Music.
Hook me up, bro. I constantly buy your shit. I'm always on Apple Music, bro.
The fact that you can go right now. Last time I saw the movie Elvis. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Elvis Presley. Came out like a few years ago. It was dope. It was cool.
Was that the biopic?
Yeah, the biopic.
Okay.
It was cool,
Fuck Elvis.
I know, fuck Elvis, but it was a movie. And my grandma loved Elvis, so fuck it. Cool movie.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh shit, I never really studied Elvis. Like, you hear whatever you hear in commercials and shit, whatever. Mm-hmm. But then you go back and listen to it, and it's dope that you could just go listen to it. I went into a Johnny Cash rabbit hole for like a few months last time, and I was like, yo, Johnny Cash is ill.
Shout out to Rick Rubin.
What? Rick Rubin's ill too, bro. Shout out to Rick Rubin, man.
So Rick Rubin is crazy because if you ask him to produce your album, you're not gonna get a lick of music.
No,
that's not what he does. Like you're not gonna be like, yo, give me some beats. That's not what he does. His production is all like spiritual.
His process, right? Yeah.
Like so that's what he gets the beats. Huh? How do you get the beats? Or he gets it from other producers and kind of A&Rs.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he made the beat for 99 Problems.
That's right.
Yeah, he did that. He
still
did that.
Make some beats. Yeah. Rick Rubin got some beats.
Yeah, Rick Rubin,
he got a stash over there for the right
somebody,
person.
Right?
For them Foogie rappers, he be like, yeah, spiritual.
I mean, he did.
Yeah. When Jay-Z called, he be like,
right? When Jay-Z ready, right? Yeah.
You might
last album.
Yeah.
You might know better
Heavy
than
on
me.
quotations.
You might know better than me. Did he produce Beastie Boys? Was it Peter Piper? That the beat goes backwards.
Run DMC.
Run DMC. No. Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Did he?
Did he produce that? Was that him?
Was
I have to look
I
that up.
want to say he did the whole Beastie Boys first album.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean,
'Cause
that was
I
on
can
Def
read-
Jam, and he was the main producer.
That's what I mean.
From that era of Def Jam.
Of
So,
Def Jam, yeah.
you
That's
know.
why I'm asking.
Shout out to
That's a classic beat to me.
No, yeah.
wait, so
And they was smoking mad dust, bro. He definitely did it because it was the 80s.
Right, and that
Yo, play it backwards,
Play
son.
that shit
Yo,
backwards.
and that production was so ahead of its time. Man.
That's what I mean. Like, who thought?
Like, who's reversing a whole?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
what?
mean. Like, yo, put
That's
it backwards.
drugs, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Yo,
That is
The 80s was a
drugs.
wild time, y'all.
But the crazy,
Good drugs.
The crazy thing is, we talking about it 20-something years later.
More,
right?
more. It was
Well,
80s. It's almost 50 years.
Yeah, yeah.
That, and I can hear it, right? Like,
Yeah, but that's
I'm
what
hearing it in
you
my
can
head.
hear it and feel it still. That's why
Shout out to Rick Rubin, man.
Def Jam is such an institute, bro.
Right.
That legacy. You know what I always
One of
think
the
of?
first
Crush
labels.
Grooves.
Crush Groove.
Crush Groove, the movie.
That's how I got into LL Cool J from
Yeah.
his part. You know, when he did the radio.
young then.
Yeah,
Damn, he had to
man.
be like 16, 17.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, the Kango and all
Oh
that,
my
man.
God, bro.
That's
Good.
crazy. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to the
Hell
culture,
yeah, bro.
right?
You see, when you love the culture,
You see the conversation
and you
that comes
have
out of it,
yeah,
right?
like, and then
Because it's beautiful,
Yeah,
yo.
it
Like,
is.
those times,
It
like you
is.
just said, that was so pure.
So pure.
It's what it.
when the culture fails you.
Yeah, no,
It's not even the culture; it's the business.
Right. When the corporations took over and
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Commodified it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Now you're no longer an artist. Now you're a commodity.
That's right.
How much can we get from you?
You're a
What
dollar
can we-
bill.
How
You're a
much can we
dollar.
squeeze out of the fucking orange?
right.
That's what it is, dude.
Yeah, it's
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
That's the
So-
debate that'll never end, right?
That will
do
never
you
end.
do you remain an artist or
Yeah.
do you become
a dollar bill.
a brand, right?
brand.
Like
That's why, with all his transgressions and all his bullshit
Right.
and a lot of the bullshit that he talks,
Bullshit.
that's why I fuck with Joe Budden. He
Joe
said,
Budden.
"Fuck this. The industry is
Right.
not gonna tell me
Right.
how to make my music."
Right.
And that's why he quit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's doing what he does now.
Right,
Like I said,
right.
and whatever he does, whatever you have an opinion on, that's why I admire that man. Because he said he took something, he left something he loved.
Right.
You know?
It's tough, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I give him credit for that. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Oh.
R.P. Slaughterhouse.
Yo, I just found a Slaughterhouse album on YouTube.
What,
I
Glass-
haven't listened to it.
Glass
It's
House?
not Glass House.
No.
I want to
Still
find
waiting
it
for that.
and tell you the
Still
name.
waiting for that. album.
That shit is out there, bro.
I found
People have that album.
Yeah.
I found
Yeah, I don't, but
Yeah.
people have that album.
Is that the album? Yeah, I don't know.
I
found-
fucking wish I
I
had
found
it,
a
bro.
song that I think was kept off of Graduation. Or
Oh shit, it is
Throne.
called Glass House.
See,
I'm gonna send you the link.
please.
It's on YouTube.
I appreciate that.
word,
Thank you.
word.
Thank you.
Send
Thank
you
you. Please,
Damn.
please.
Slaughterhouse, come
Slaughterhouse.
back.
Shout out to
The
that,
biggest what if, yo.
Yo, right? I'm glad you said it because a lot of people don't believe us, man.
Yeah.
We have this debate, and this is partly how this podcast started.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was rooting for them. Man.
We had the debate, Slaughterhouse or D Block, and like a lot of
But the debate was.
when you mean
partly,
D-Block, like you mean the Locks?
the Locks, basically the Locks.
Okay, you think yeah.
Or anybody that was associated with D Block.
Oh, I would say the Locks. They're the group on
Yeah,
D-Block.
yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
But I would, Slaughterhouse.
But the debate was
Respectfully.
partially like joking,
Yeah,
right? Because they're not the same thing.
Yeah, they're not.
D Block and
These
Slaughterhouse.
are two different,
You can't
ultimate
really
two
compare
different.
them.
Like
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse, super lyrical.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Lyrical, miracle,
they're a
irresistible.
collection.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Collection.
Yeah,
yeah. The Locks is actual
are
group.
Friends and family.
Yeah,
Actual
for real.
group.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're more like hardcore hip hop.
Yeah, but we had two friends who loved the Locks.
Oh, really? Okay.
And almost kind of hated Slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Oh, okay. So that really doesn't.
Yeah,
count.
so
Like,
it started like that.
it's
like, yo,
bias.
fuck out of here. Yeah,
like,
and
nah.
we love Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, like
Slaughterhouse.
I
Slaughterhouse.
love Slaughterhouse.
R.I.P. Slaughterhouse.
So we
Yeah,
started
man.
fucking with them, and
That was
that
beautiful.
shit led
God
to
bless.
this shit. Yeah.
I'm,
bro.
I'm a big fan of. I still am, but
Yeah.
I'm
All those
actually
guys.
re-excited remembering I had that fucking album. And I'm gonna send it to y'all. Yo, I forgot I had it until y'all
Send
said
it to me.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I also
Because remember,
found
they only put out the one album.
That one joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
no,
the-
they had two.
Well, they had the
They had
independent
the
album.
self joint.
Yeah.
And then they had the one that
And
was on
then
the
they had
label,
the
Shady.
album. Yeah.
Which was a flop.
And then they had a mixtape with DJ
mixtape.
Drama.
That's
It
right.
was fire.
And then that's it.
And then that was-
Glass House. That's
And then Glass House that never came out.
That
That I'm
never
gonna listen
came
to
out.
on
I
the
was
way
on
home.
Twitter and I found a song or a verse. It was a verse that they left off of, I believe it was either Graduation or Throne, and it was a Jay-Z verse.
Oh, it's called Buildings, and it was
Yeah.
left off of Graduation.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
really?
there you go, yeah.
Oh.
With Jigga verse. It was a
leaked,
song.
recently. It was,
Kanye and Jigga.
I see why they left it off.
Yeah, because it didn't fit.
It didn't
It
fit.
didn't fit, but also some of the lyrics, they had kind of said the same thing on other songs in different ways.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
It's too similar.
Cool song,
Yeah.
but I see why they left it off.
Yeah. But it was still interesting to hear it, you know.
Speaking of leaving things off, right? Have you ever had an interview that you could not put out? For whatever reason, and you don't have to tell me why or who you couldn't put out.
Yeah.
But have you ever had that happen to where it was like,
I
damn,
mean,
I can't put this out?
It's happened a couple times. It's not because of me. It's just technical problems. Like, cause people don't understand. Like 90% of the time when I do interviews at places, I'm the cameraman. I'm the person doing the interviews. I'm the person editing them. I'm the one man squad.
That's
You know
tough.
what I mean? Telling me, but 'cause
Jesus.
people are unreliable.
Yeah,
Yo, come help me, bro. Come help me do these interviews. Veg, I got you. The day before, yo, Veg, I can't make it.
I gotta go on vacation.
I got
with my family.
My dog ate my homework.
Yo, what?
Bro, I've studied this game so much to the point where I show up to an event, like when I did Rock the Bells, that whole event, I was in the media pit.
By yourself.
Tripod, camera, microphone, all myself, press and record, ready to go.
Yeah.
And then taking it back home, editing everything.
Yeah.
One man squad.
Hey.
But most times it's because of technical problems. Either I lose the file or I forgot to hit record.
That's the worst.
You know what I'm saying?
That's happened.
We had a recent technical
We've
issue
had
where
that.
we lost.
It's happened. It happens.
we
You
lost the
know,
artist side.
audio came out bad.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
happens too.
the cord wasn't in the thing. You know, but once again, I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
If
all
you
on
don't
me.
catch it, no one catches it.
No one, and then I find out when I get home, like, oh, and it'd be the one interview where it'd be like, why him? Why her? Why the legend? And you know, why couldn't it be Joe Schmo coming up respectfully? I don't want no upcoming artist come and get at me. I don't need no hate mail. But why couldn't it be them? Why did it have to be the legend?
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
you
that
know what I mean?
sucks.
But then I probably still put it out. I make the audio work. I don't know. Nowadays, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know, people put out stuff, it'd be bad audio, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there'd be bad
But-
audio, bad video, all that
Tell me-
shit.
Yeah.
It hurts, bro.
Yeah.
It hurts when it happens.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bro,
But-
I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm just like,
Yo, I'll be frustrated.
bro, no.
Calling yourself all types of stupid fucks.
Yeah, and I'll be looking like 10 million times at the file,
Yeah.
the folder. I'll be taking the card out, put the card back in. You know what I mean?
Flipping the computer upside down and
What?
shit.
Oh my God, yo, this
Turn it
content, this self-content creation thing is crazy.
Let me restart the computer. It's gonna
Restart the
it's
computer
gonna pop
like
up after
5
that. It's gonna
times.
pop up. Shit never
works.
pops up.
Bro, it recently happened where I lost a file and shit. It's crazy, bro.
Yo, that happened to us. Shout out to Mellow Man Ace. We lost the Zoom video portion.
video, yeah.
Bro,
His portion.
It's
Thankfully,
really-
we still had the audio, and we still damn sure
see,
put it out.
At least you
'cause
still had the
fuck that.
audio. Like,
But-
you know, motherfuckers be losing everything.
That shit hurts, bro.
But yeah,
It is
but
what it is, bro.
but that's really it. You know what I mean?
It happens, bro.
I haven't ran into an interview where it was like a bad interview, or
Yeah.
it's like, you know, like
Or they said something.
they said
like you
something
couldn't-
wrong,
yeah.
or like, you know, something went
No
left.
drunks?
No. Thankfully, no. I try to tell people, like, don't drink before my interviews. Like, I prep people. And,
That's
know
we've
what I'm
never
saying?
thought of that. We had a couple guests up here who
it's
got
called pre-production.
nice.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm the videographer, I'm the shooter, I'm the person editing. I'm doing 90% everything.
To our, I mean, it's not an excuse, but to our,
Yeah.
like, what would happen is,
Yeah.
we would want the guests to feel comfortable.
Nah, you have to be loose.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that. There's
yeah.
absolutely nothing wrong with
You
that.
know what I'm
This is
saying?
the,
we
yeah.
didn't want them to get drunk.
No,
They just
yeah,
happened
yeah.
to get either drunk or too high or whatever it was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Get
It's
funny
super
as hell.
toasted. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. But,
Shout
you
out
know,
to those guests, man.
I'm
not-
still fans.
It's all
We're still
love.
fans
It's
and I
all
love
love.
y'all.
But professionally, we got to do better.
Yes.
Again,
But for entertainment,
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
y'all.
absolutely.
Y'all
The
hilarious.
clips is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah,
Oh,
nothing too
man.
crazy when nothing went left. It's more
Yeah.
technical. It's more technical problems.
Yes. And shout out to overcoming those technical problems.
Yeah.
sure, 100%.
Yeah. Or just dealing with it.
Again, but that we've always spoke about this, and this should be one of our mantras. Is like,
Yeah.
that's hip hop, yo. You gotta figure it out, bro.
Yeah,
it out,
that's
fam.
really what it is, the culture.
Yeah, figure it out, fam.
Figure it out.
Do what you can with what you got.
Well, what you
Exactly.
have.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Figure it out, fam.
Absolutely.
Is there anybody that you would refuse to interview?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We got a co-host. His name is Bloodshot. He's out in Florida. Shout out to him. He's actually coming up this week.
Yeah, I
shout
gotta
out to
call
that.
him.
He wouldn't. He. I'm gonna speak for him, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99.9% sure he would not interview R. Kelly. Like if he had the chance to interview R. Kelly, he
Or
would
talk to R. Kelly or whatever.
I mean, you want to get that story though.
Hell yeah, that's what I said.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the whatever,
well, not
you
the
know, even Diddy,
circumstance,
like, you know what I mean? Diddy gonna do some shit now.
Hell yeah, whoever gets that first
I
Diddy
mean, bro,
interview where
you
he
got
opens
that.
up,
Like, you the man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a question, an even better question. You think that will ever happen? Like, will Diddy finally break down and talk?
I mean, yeah.
You think so?
But I feel like no. But I
an
feel like
interview will happen.
Yeah,
His level of openness,
right.
will-
It's not yet. But
Be
it'll
up
probably
for
be
debate.
through someone that he chooses through his platform, whatever. So it's kind of like Shady doing an interview with Sway.
Yeah,
You know, Sway's
it's
on the Shady.
controlled.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It would be a controlled situation because you know what I'm saying. So, but to answer your question, who would I refuse?
Real quick, shout out to the brother Hoffa. I don't know if he knows, but he got one of the first G-Dep interviews.
That's right.
When he came
Nice.
out. So
Yeah.
that was big. And shout out to that.
Hoffa TV,
Shouts
man.
to Hoffa, shouts to G-Dep.
Jersey.
I don't know if a person exists that I would not interview.
Me too. Like
Yeah.
I would want to,
Like-
you know, like even regardless. I mean,
You want to hear what they got to say?
yeah, this story, and you could be the first to break that.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing, especially nowadays when being that everybody does this,
Yeah.
posting and whatever. If you're the first to do it, you have that you have that title.
Even if you just get a good conversation out of them where they're maybe don't talk about whatever the controversy is. you know what I'm saying?
Even just to
But
talk to them, man.
yeah,
you know
just
what I mean?
get
Just-
sides of their life or
Yeah.
of their come up
Right.
that maybe haven't been
Right.
spoken
I
about
mean, me
before.
personally, I'm not the one to talk about somebody's drama and you know, to hit them up like, oh, so I heard about this, that, and the third, like, you know.
In a situation with R. Kelly, like you'll probably be in prison, so it's kind of like
Right.
you know, you kind of
gotta
gotta acknowledge it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You just have a dope interview, like,
Yeah,
dude,
just-
talk to me about 12 Play.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like, what was
Let's
your
talk
mindset?
for 1 hour
right?
just
Like-
about that album.
Right.
Where
Classic.
did you? Yeah, well, how did you think of that? Like,
Right.
Where were you?
Then he actually starts to tell you how he started thinking about it, and you're like, whoa.
See,
Okay,
and there go them ratings right there. Them views is up, boy.
Tell you, fam.
You see how you get the story without asking the.
Without asking for the story.
Yeah, that's a good interview.
But that's
right
what
there.
happens though. You don't ask for the story, but you
And
get
you
the
get
story.
exactly what you
Yeah.
needed and wanted.
So man,
Like I'll fuck with Trump,
Trump.
right? Like I think that would be a good interview,
Yeah,
especially if like
You know what it is? Trump will just tell you the truth.
yeah,
they
if you
tell you how
get
you
him in a
feel.
jovial like
Yeah.
joke mood and
Yeah.
you're able to fuck with him, like
Yeah.
not fuck with him like fuck with him, but like you're able to joke with
Joke
him
with
and
him,
have
yeah,
some
yeah.
back and forth
And rock with him, yeah.
Yeah, like he'll probably give you mad entertainment.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Trump
Like
is
it
that
might
kind
not
of
be
a-
fucking
Yeah.
news breaking
Trump is that cat. Yeah.
shit, but
He just
you
tells
know,
the truth.
You seen
He
the
tells how he
Really,
feels.
really, you're just trying to keep people's attention.
Yeah.
And he'll give you that.
He will.
A plethora.
He
of
definitely
that
will.
shit.
He will.
you seen the there was an interview, I think it was Pete Davidson. He was doing an interview and he
yeah.
said that he was talking about Trump. They asked him about Trump
Oh, where?
because he was on SNL.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Trump was on SNL?
Yeah,
Oh, shit, yeah.
So they asked him about it. He's like, and he said that Trump can't read. Not that he can't read, is that he can, but he doesn't know how to read like emphasis or like
Really?
punctuation. He'll read, but the way I
So
broke
how
it,
is he does the president stuff?
well,
Like-
because that is regular layman's terms. It's not like you're reading a story where, you know,
Oh, okay.
the example they gave was like the joke was written. He was changing a bunch of shit.
Mm.
Like they were telling him, okay, you got to say this. He was like, no, I don't think I want to say it that way. I want to say it
Okay,
this
say
way.
this
He was
way
changing shit.
to make him feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Right,
he
to make him-
trumped it
When,
up.
when he's
Yeah.
on that when he's on that podium. Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
okay.
were telling, he was saying that, all right, there was one line he had to say, and it was like, oh, you can't do this. And the line was like, oh, you know, we can't do this way. You want to go get turkey legs? So it goes, you can't do this. Turkey legs? You know what I'm saying? So he
okay,
read it,
okay.
and he was like, you can't do this, turkey legs. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that he can't read, it's just that he can't.
He reads in Trump, bro.
Yeah.
He
And
reads in
that
Trump-
shit makes it
Trump
better.
lingo.
Yeah.
He has his own lingo or whatever. Yeah.
I think he's the most entertaining president we've ever had. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care about policies. I don't care about he's gonna kill half of us, and I think he might.
He probably is. Build that wall.
Shit's gonna be fucked up. He's gonna be broke and slaves, maybe. But that motherfucker gonna make it entertaining,
I
bro.
hear that.
Fuck all that.
And I would interview him if I had to.
No, yeah, definitely.
I mean, who
absolutely.
wouldn't? I mean, that would be a classic interview.
Do you feel, Big Veg, that you have a favorite interview?
Absolutely. I can give you a top 5.
Oh,
if that's possible.
But I need the whys as well.
Oh, no. We want story time. So, top 5, no particular order. Obviously, first, Rakim.
The God.
And it's funny. That interview's funny because when I did that interview, I was at an awards show doing the Rakim interview, and this was through Music Monday Video. Shout out to my boy Damon and Mill, Patterson, New Jersey. What's up? We were in the spot where they shot the Busta Rhymes video. What's the one he's known for?
The Put Your Hands Where Mine Can See?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was that? Like a warehouse?
No, it was a
Station. It had to be like a train station.
No, it
or something
wasn't. I guess it was originally a train station.
Okay.
I forget the spot, but anyway.
Yeah, I heard
So we get to the spot. He was at an award show getting honored with people like Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, and so many people, right? We get there. We're setting up. There's a red carpet. And my executive producer, Damien DeMille, he said, yo, set up the mic, set up the camera. I'll be right back. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm setting up, tripod, blah, blah, blah. Then about maybe 5-7 minutes later, he's like, yo, Veg, bring the camera, bring the mics and follow me right now. It's like, all right, cool. So we walk in, and then, we backstage. Breakfast Club is back there taking pictures with Rakim,
Nice.
you know what I'm saying, and all that. Everybody was backstage. June Ambrose was there. Like, everybody was backstage. I actually interviewed her at that award show as well. Anyway, so we get there. I can't say we snuck in. We just walked in, and he's like, oh, Dad.
Damn, I'm still on.
Dad. Shout out to Pop.
Dad, I love you. I'm going to call you right back.
Shout out to Papa.
Yeah, big time.
Shouts
bro.
to D-Nav.
Absolutely. So boom. So we get backstage. He's like, yo, we're gonna do the intro. We're gonna start the show right here, right? So we start the show, whatever, and I guess Rakim had a moment. My executive producer's like, yo, Rakim, can we get an interview? And Rakim mad cool. Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do it real quick. You know what I mean? So I do the intro, and then we're standing next to Rakim. Like, I'm standing next to Rakim. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I'm standing next
like,
to
how do
the
you
guy
breathe?
and see. Like, no, I'm breathing.
Yeah.
Right. How do I breathe? Right?
Yeah.
So
how do you remember to breathe?
And it's crazy,
shit.
Golden era, right? I grew up on the Eric B. Rakim, like, he's one of the heroes in hip hop, right? He changed the game, right? I had mad questions, bro. I wanted to know about Paid in Full. I want to know mad stuff, right? When my executive producer said action, I went blank.
Yep.
Wow.
I forgot all my questions.
Of course.
I forgot all my questions. I had to hold the interview. I freestyled it. People was like, yo, Vance, that was your greatest interview. To me, it's not.
Right.
But,
Because there was mad shit you wanted to ask that you didn't ask.
Bro, but I will say this, and I believe that I was the first interview he promoted his book.
Oh, nice.
What's the name of the book?
That's a dope ass book too. I actually heard it.
Yeah. But I feel like I was the first interview.
He's the voice.
Yeah.
It's like Prodigy.
He did audio.
I love
he did
when
audio.
they voice their own books.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that was a dope-
It
Sweat
makes
the
it dope.
technique.
Yes.
That's what it's called.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Dope ass
yeah.
book.
So but that's
Did I hear that one?
And I learned a lot about
yeah.
like
About him.
About him.
and his
Yeah.
come up.
Like I didn't know that he was the one that played the drums on
Yes.
on fucking
Yeah. He did a lot. He did a lot of production.
Yeah.
A lot of production. People don't know he played producer.
most of the production
Yeah.
on the first four albums.
Yeah, I mean, I think on the new album he did a lot of producing as
Yes.
well, right?
Yep.
So that's 5. That's number 5. 4,
Shout out to the legendary
Shout out to
Rock.
Rakim.
Rakim, baby, God.
Uncle Ralph.
Another legend.
Uncle Ralph, he came up and he gave me my flowers. I was giving him flowers. I mean, he damn near started this whole shit.
Yeah.
But he gave me flowers like, yo, you got the medallions on the energy, because I give a lot of energy when I do my interviews.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I make sure when people watch, they're not bored. You know what I mean? So Uncle Ralph, just sitting next to him and then hearing his story and just talking to him is a beautiful thing, right? So that's 4.
Hold on. What I love about Uncle Ralph,
Yeah.
he was always Uncle Ralph.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that
it
was
didn't.
always-
That's not like a character. That's
Right.
who
Like
he is.
he
is Uncle Ralph.
He's the uncle.
He's Uncle Ralph.
And
You know what
he's
I'm saying?
literally all our uncles.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yo, that
Right.
that is such a fitting name, bro.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
yeah.
absolutely,
Shout-
100%.
shout-
Shouts to the legend.
Uncle Ralph. Number 3, Cisco.
Ah,
The
shout out
dragon.
to Cisco. Word.
Cisco was cool because, you know, I gave him the craziest intro. He's like, yo, I like your energy. I like your energy. He's like, you know, I'm like, yo, you got to make sure they watch, right? He's like,
Yeah.
absolutely, for sure. I'll dig it. And Cisco is another good interview. We did it on the red carpet at a dope event. And that was just dope. One of the legends in R&B, Drew Hill.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Cisco's
You know
from
what I'm
Maryland,
saying?
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
So shout out to Drew Hill.
Did
Shout out
y'all
to
ever
Cisco.
see there's Vice was doing like a series?
Yeah,
the making of.
The Make a
and-
Dong Song.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
But yo, shout out to my queen, my lady Veg. She actually sent me a clip. He's like, you interviewed him, right? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. You
No, that
interviewed
shit is
him?
dope.
Ah,
That shit is real dope.
yeah.
How they
Yeah,
came
when
up
they
with
show
it.
the violinist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the violence dude.
Yo, he ripped
That's
it.
crazy, yo.
That's a dope show.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's 3. I have 2 more. Number 2, the Jungle Brothers.
Ah,
Legends.
Jungle Brothers.
More legends.
Native Tongues.
Yes. Sir.
My medallions.
They started that shit.
My medallions were glowing during that
Oh, hell
whole
yeah.
interview.
Hell yeah. They
know
probably
what I'm
couldn't take their eyes off
They
them.
were, right? So that was another dope interview. I think I interviewed them when they did their 30-year or 35-year anniversary at Sony Hall.
That's fire,
Dope.
dude.
So that was cool. I interviewed Uncle Red, cool DJ Red Alert that night.
Another legend,
Yeah,
big
another
time.
legend, you know what I'm saying? But definitely Jungle Brothers is definitely on my top 5 of interviewers. Of interviews. I mean, Jungle Brothers, man. I mean, and they
Yeah.
was mad cool, man. You know what I'm saying? They came from Zulu Nation and, of course,
that.
you know, all that. So that was dope. And if I had to pick one more, damn, this is gonna be hard. Saying if you're damned in the whole world.
That's a blessing, bro.
You know what? I'll say something. I'll say one. I did one recently. Vina Love.
Vina Love.
Vina
I do
Love.
not
That
know
is
name.
that is Kid Capri's daughter.
Okay.
Vina Love. She's coming up. She's doing her thing. Definitely tapping with her. She is a phenomenal artist. She's dope. And once again, she's the daughter of a legend.
Singer or more rapper?
Singer,
yeah.
She rapping
Vina
sometimes.
Love?
Vina Love, yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
check that out.
Check her out. She's definitely dope. Vina Love. You know, you guys got to get her on your show too.
Word.
She's definitely doing a lot of things. She was on, I think, a bunch of reality shows too. The Growing Up hip
Growing Up
hop.
Hip Hop? Yeah,
When they have like the legendary daughters and sons
Yeah.
coming up, right? So definitely Vina Love. You know what I'm saying? So that's my top 5.
That's bugged out that hip hop has reached the age where you are now growing up hip hop and
Yeah.
it's the next
Yeah, yeah.
generation. Or
Well,
even possibly the
It's
third.
gonna be
It's called hip hop nepotism. We're at the hip hop nepotism
I don't
stage.
mind hip hop now.
No. I'm not
Except,
shitting on it. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying that's what it is.
That's what it is.
I do mind some because fucking Lucien Grange just gave Elliot Grange, made him the CEO of Atlantic Records.
Oh, here we go.
And Atlantic Records just swallowed up like 4 other records.
Yeah, of course.
And he got to keep 10K records, which
Yeah.
normally when you become CEO, they make you sell your company. So you
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
CEO.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah,
there's no conflicting.
Conflict of interest.
Right.
Yes.
He didn't have to.
Yeah.
So now his dad is overseeing 1/3 of
The joint.
the music of the world.
Yeah,
And he just gifted his son to oversee
What a-
the
what a-
other third. And there's only 1/3 left.
What a
and it's
responsibility,
come
right?
on,
Yeah,
bro.
right,
The
yeah.
kid is a kid, bro.
Yeah, you crazy.
But shout out to him because fuck it, he got that off. I wish I was my dad was fucking Elite Greens. But
Definitely crazy.
I don't support that hip hop nepotism. But I support like
Culture.
yeah, man, like Chris Rios getting a look or
Yeah.
shit like that, man.
Absolutely. No, definitely. Definitely.
I need some hip hop nepotism, bro. Uncle Ralph,
Uncle Ralph, where you at, King?
Help me.
Uncle Ralph, where you at?
call me, please.
Word.
What is your craziest interview ever? And this is a 2-part question. By craziest, I mean your craziest interviewee. Like, if you interviewed ODB, I would get it.
That would probably-
And what was
rest
your
in peace,
craziest
ODB.
location where you had an interview?
Craziest interview. Craziest interview. Craziest interview. I would have to say Bun B.
Bun B.
Bun B.
That's shocking because he seems like such
Super-
a calm
No,
level.
I'll tell you why. Because Bun B wasn't in the greatest mood. And then here I come.
Oh,
Shoving the
jovial,
mic in his face like, yo, my man.
happy and energetic and shit.
This is where I come. Hey, yo, we're here with Bun B. Yeah. We're here. We're here at Rock the Bells, and because it's really hot, and he was one of the vendors for his Trill Burgers, and we were behind the scenes of the Trill Burgers
Oh, so
operation.
it was extra hot over
So
there.
it was very hot. He was sweating. It was crazy, and once again, there was a lot of things going on, and he wasn't in a good mood. And here I come, want to do an interview. And for first, he wasn't going to do it, and I was like, yo, bro, if you want to do this, fine. No, come on, let's do it. I'm not going to have you be here. He was nice.
God bless.
Uncle
Okay.
Bun B, right?
Yeah.
Another uncle in the
Yep,
game, right?
yep,
You know what
yep.
I'm saying? I mean, I can't consider that crazy, but I could just understand his feeling. Like,
Right.
he didn't want to do it, but he felt bad.
Yeah. Right.
So he's like, you know what? Come on, kid.
That's real uncle
Come
shit.
on, nephew.
That's
You
real
know what I
uncle
mean?
shit, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
all right, come on,
I don't
man.
want to go to the store, but
You know,
come on.
But come on, man.
Let's go.
And it's cool because he dropped gems on getting into the business of food, and it was a dope, but I could tell like the energy, like he didn't want to do it, like, you know what I'm saying. But blessings, I got that under my resume.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the other part, the location.
Location.
Well, I mean, it was
Craziest
at Rock the
location.
Bells. Yeah, I guess you could consider that crazy because it was
Yeah, if you're
extremely hot.
in the kitchen.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, nothing. Like I said, I haven't had no drunks. Blessed to the hip hop guys, no drunks, no high. No one was high. No one was, whatever.
Yeah.
Smoked out.
Yeah, it was good. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to, not that I look forward to, but like, sometimes you rewatch things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a wrestling fan, so
Yeah.
in wrestling, their interviews are promos.
today's date?
Yes, that's what
And
they
that
call.
shit is classic, bro. Like, there's some classic
What's the
promos.
SummerSlam yesterday?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm surprised you ain't mentioned that shit.
I was watching that shit.
What's your favorite era of
was
wrestling?
Oh, it's Hulk Hogan, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
So
has
the
to be.
golden age. you could call it.
Yeah.
Better than
like,
the Attitude Era?
That's always, because it's always connected to my dad. You feel me? Like, I would watch that shit with him.
I ain't-
bug out.
I ain't gonna lie, I stopped watching after the Hogan era.
Really?
Yeah, Hulk
Like my
Hogan.
favorite wrestler, it wasn't Hogan, it was Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
I was an Ultimate Warrior
that
fan.
was-
Yeah, that was my guy.
Ultimate Warrior.
My favorite tag team was
Yeah.
the Rockers.
The Rockers.
Fucking Shawn Michaels.
That's before he became the
Yeah,
Heartbreak
before-
Kid.
Yeah, exactly. Before
Before he threw him through the window.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
Marty,
wow.
Shawn Michaels,
What a
Marty
good
Jannetty, yo.
memory.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I used to love those dudes.
All right, that's
After that, I stopped watching. I ain't gonna lie.
I hear you.
You know, I know a little bit about, The
Yeah.
Rock, obviously, Stone Cold, and those guys.
I stopped watching it after the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
like-
my era. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, that's what I grew up on.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched through all those eras.
Yeah.
Now we're on, this is called, I think, the Renaissance era.
Is it? I don't
I
even know.
believe so, yeah.
I don't even know.
But it's pretty dope. I was watching SummerSlam
They just had
last
a
night.
lot
It
of
was
dope
cool.
characters like Jake the Snake,
Jake the Snake.
Ravishing Rick Rude,
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect,
Yo,
Mr.
so
Perfect.
many of
the
them.
$1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man.
Low key racist, but definitely a
Yeah,
character.
right.
But for the time, fitting for
you
the
know,
time.
yeah, but
Through
still,
the
low key
time,
racist,
it
but
was
I
okay.
get it.
Hogan was way more racist and we loved him.
Yeah,
we didn't know.
realistically?
Yeah, we
Like, if you
didn't,
want to dig deep,
behind
like,
the camera.
Yeah, we didn't
way more
know.
racist.
Like, this
Yeah.
guy was out there. Was like, yo,
Hogan, man.
But he was rich.
Yeah, nah.
Still a legend, but, you
Nah,
know.
yeah.
He was just out there with Trump too, that fucker.
Yeah,
All right.
Hogan and Trump, wow, you can't beat
What
that.
did you like, the Hulkamania era or the Hollywood Hogan era?
that's a good question.
Damn, I liked both, bro.
But if you had to choose whatever, like, you can only choose one era, bro.
I would go with Hulkamania because I didn't have no bills at the time, so I was just fully focused on it, and I had the little toys.
Yeah.
So I used to just get lost, bro. Like, that shit was like
The
weed
body-
before weed. Like I was
to the leg slam with the
zone out,
joint.
yeah. But Hollywood Hogan was dope because I would get excited to watch.
Yeah.
Like
He became a villain.
you never knew what would happen.
Like a
week
heel,
to week.
a heel is the
you
proper
became
term.
a heel.
Yes.
So every week you didn't know, like, yo,
Yo,
this.
It's about to
Last
happen.
week was crazy, so this week is
You're
gonna
right,
be
it's gonna be even
crazy.
crazier, right?
And then it would get crazy.
Yeah, NWO, right.
Until they
right.
went into their decline. That shit was fire, bro.
NWO was it, definitely it, man.
Yo, to this day, that merch sells like a motherfucker. bro.
Right, absolutely.
Like
I gotta get
still see
myself
that
in.
shit
all
out there.
those highs are just relived forever, bro.
Shout out to wrestling.
That's similar to hip hop, bro. Like
That's
you
right.
get your highs and your
Yep.
lows and shit.
Yep.
bro.
Get it.
Absolutely, man. Word.
I only have one more specific question,
Go for it.
but we're gonna save it. Let's go back to hip hop questions.
Okay, hip hop questions.
What we got? got like good 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Damn. So we were talking what? Slaughterhouse before?
Slaughterhouse, rest in peace.
Would they make? And this question is for both of you guys.
Yes, yes.
Would they make your top 10 groups of all time? And this is a very, excuse me,
Yeah, you
no.
can.
very Slaughterhouse specific combo.
Top
Since we,
10 groups?
since we
I don't
found
think-
some
I don't think-
fan.
I don't think top 10. Maybe like top 30.
Damn, top 30?
Because they wasn't, their run was so short.
Is Biggie in your top 5?
Say what?
Is Biggie in your top 5?
Yes.
Same
His
thing.
run was short.
Yeah,
3
but
years.
he was impactful.
Yeah, that's the difference.
That's the thing.
Oh,
Slaughterhouse
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
impactful.
Slaughterhouse was very niche.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they could have been, but they wasn't. They didn't
Yeah.
get to that mode.
But when they
You feel
went
me?
commercial, it sucked.
But you know that was the
That was them
That
trying-
was
I
their
like the
fault.
video, but I didn't like the
Yeah, it wasn't
song.
them.
Yeah,
The album wasn't them. The album was.
The fucking album, the first song didn't even have Joey on it. It had Slim with a verse.
Yeah.
Right there, I knew this shit was fucked up.
Yeah, their album was label based, was label pushed.
And it was Shady specific push.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like Eminem produced a couple songs on
Yeah.
there. Like that wasn't even their beat style.
Yeah, it's bad, man. But to answer your question, me personally, and I can't be biased. Like you say, Biggie.
Can you
but
give your top 10 groups like off the dome?
Wu-Tang, Tribe, De La.
Shouts to De La. I'm super biased to De La just because I feel like they're the underdogs.
They're dope, man. They're super dope.
What is a group to you? Is it 3 or more?
I even take 2.
Okay, no. 'Cause
Yeah,
some people
I
are like
consider
that.
duos.
Yo, don't say Mobb Deep.
No.
Nah, come on, man.
What-
No, because people be
I
like
mean,
that.
They're a group.
If you
No,
want to
no,
label them specific duo,
I think they're a group
I
too.
think
But
they're a
people are
group,
like,
yeah.
but two or less, they're not considered a group.
Oh, get out of here. They're a group.
But
Yeah.
all right, so Mobb Deep.
and rest in peace, P. And I think he got a new album coming out.
yeah. he
Oh
did.
no!
No,
There's
no.
a new Mobb
Havoc.
Deep album
Deep album.
coming out.
Yeah, there's a new Mobb
produced
Deep,
by Havoc.
yeah.
Album.
Onyx.
Onyx, damn! I just
Dope.
watched Onyx Unsung.
No, yeah, I interviewed them.
Yeah.
They're mad cool.
Yeah.
So cool. So
Shout
cool.
out to them.
That's another
bro.
favorite.
Legendary group.
Underrated favorite interview. Oh, that's 5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Groups. Jungle Brothers.
Yes. Yes.
Black Sheep.
Nice.
Uh,
Shout out to Black Sheep.
We have 3 more. Groups. Damn, groups. Groups.
Did you say Outkast?
Outkast. Damn. Shame on me. Hoffa, don't bring this up later. Let's see. Yeah, all right. You know what? Boot Camp Clip.
They were collective, but we'll take it.
Oh, true. They
I mean,
are
Hoffa mad happy. Hoffa mad happy,
They are
right?
collective.
rest
They
in
were
peace.
collective, but I'll take it.
Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Then one more, right? Damn, hip hop group. Damn.
See?
This is drawing a
Slaughterhouse
blank.
might make it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, who we spoke about earlier? D-Block. D-Block.
Locks.
Goody Mob.
Gangstar.
Gangstar.
Oh my God, Gangstar.
Yes. Damn.
Oh my God.
Gangstar is big. Shout out to the brother Maxi.
Yeah.
And then if I had to name an 11th, like underrated that didn't make the list, Tretch.
Oh, Naughty.
Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. Big
Absolutely.
run.
Yeah,
big,
yeah, yeah.
big time.
Big Jersey.
Tretch was
Yes.
ahead of his time with the
Oh,
lyricism.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
You know?
super.
I mean, he influenced Eminem.
I love
Yeah.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get better than that.
You know that Tretch had beef with like Twista and them.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, because of that rhyme style.
back in the day, I had no idea about
What?
this.
Twister?
Yeah, because Tretch rapped fast.
Yeah.
So they was beefing, saying he was stealing their style, and he was
man.
like, "Man, fuck y'all." And-
Really?
But mind you, they're beefing internally as well, because it was
Yeah,
Twista
because
and,
there
like,
was
Bone
old,
Thugs in them.
Bone
So they're
Thugs.
beefing, and
Yeah,
6 was in the mix
because that beef
somehow.
made like beef 3 or 4.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The whole
So
beef
somehow they were also beefing with Tretch, and he had a line somewhere. something about all these fast rapping rappers, some shit. I don't remember specifically, but he had a specific line that years later I heard it and I was like, oh shit, that shit makes sense.
Yeah, Gangstar's my heart, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Guru.
Said boot camp though. That's one that rarely gets mentioned.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And
That's very New York centric.
It is.
right.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of
Absolutely.
it. And shouts to Tech and Steel. You know,
Tech
they
and
out there
Steel,
still
Black
doing shit.
Moon.
Yeah. No,
Black Moon is one of my favorite.
I'm
That Enter the
saying.
Stage is one of my favorite albums of all
man.
time.
Absolutely.
That album doesn't get spoken enough, especially in the golden era.
Right.
They were the sound, you know. They were one of the first ones to take that sound that Onyx later took, with the shouting on the hooks and everything like that. They were doing that before Onyx.
But they were making great songs without that too. 'Cause like,
oh, absolutely.
when I think of Boot Camp Click, anytime I think of Boot Camp Click, I think of the single for Who Got the Props.
Who got the
The
props?
single cassette tape maxi single.
the
Like
maxi
I remember
single,
having that shit, and
Right.
Who Got the Props wasn't so much like Onyx-y.
Right.
Hey, if you listen to the hook though, who got the props? It was a group of people saying that.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
think
the
about
whole. Shout out to the whole Duck
5
Down.
foot deep. You know, it was that's the way the hook.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Boot Camp.
They were super influential.
Shout out to the
They don't
old
get-
Duck Down.
No,
man.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, because
saying?
they had like
They own.
a question I was gonna ask y'all is, can a group have interior groups? And
Yeah,
Boot Camp would be
Of
a
course,
perfect
yeah.
example.
It's like
Yeah.
I mean, not just this isn't hip hop related, but it's like New Edition.
uh-huh.
You had New Edition, then you had
And
Bev
BBD.
DeBo, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know
Well,
what I'm
even
saying?
Wu-Tang, because Wu-Tang has
absolutely.
Wu Massacre,
That's
Yeah.
right.
which is, I think, Ghost.
Bro,
Ray
Wu-Tang has
Ray
Ghost
Ghost and
and
Wu Tang is like the Zulu Nation, right? Zulu Nation, you have their own chapters.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, like the Killer Bees.
It's like a
Sons
family
of
tree.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Killer
come on.
Army,
Killer
all
Army. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
was the best Wu-Tang affiliate group?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I gotta go with Killer Army off the rip.
Yeah.
They had two classics
I
in
have
a row.
to go
They had
with-
two classic
You know
albums in a row.
what? Why though? Killer Army came out when I was literally in boot camp,
You in the army.
in the army, and
Really?
I would listen to that shit and feel like, yo, I don't know.
Wake the
that's it.
fuck up. Wake
I'm
the
here, yeah. They're like, lace up your combat boots, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's what's up. Hip hop, man.
Who gets y'all vote? Best Wu-Tang affiliate.
affiliate?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a group?
No, fuck it, just affiliate them.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Who did they have? Killer Army, Sons of Man,
Sons of Man,
Killer Bees, Shaheen.
I like Holocaust, yo. He was nice.
I would say Shaheen.
Holocaust.
Shaheen.
He was on the song Holocaust.
But
On the
did
Bobby
he ever
Digital.
drop a project now, right?
I don't know if he dropped the project, but he was
I know
he
you're
did
talking
he was
about.
on other tracks
Yeah.
with the Wu-Tang
Who
members.
was I thinking of right now? Not Capadonna.
Capadonna. Well, he's more Wu-Tang.
He's more
right.
Wu-Tang. He's
No.
more of an actual
Yeah.
member, but
Yeah.
what I'm
What's his
saying?
name? La the Dark Man.
La the Dark Man. I remember him. I remember La the Dark Man.
I don't honestly don't remember La the Dark Man
Grave
music.
Diggers. Grave
But
Diggers.
but no, Grave Diggers
were
was
their own group.
technically before Wu-Tang.
right.
True.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, La the Dark Man, I don't remember his music. I remember his name and his CD cover that was black with like a purple Wu-Tang.
With the with the
right.
mask.
And that shit was
It
just
the-
always dope.
It was the mask. shit.
Right.
Like I couldn't
right.
name a song or a bar for you, but
Right.
that motherfucking CD cover was
Right. It was
fire.
definitely dope.
Yeah.
Definitely dope.
I have one last question. Do you have 10 shots?
I got 10 shots.
Then we'll get into 10 shots. Well, another 2-part question.
What is 10 shots?
10 shots is he's gonna ask you 10 rapid fire questions
Oh, okay.
related to today's
Yeah,
Interview?
yeah,
Oh, what?
yeah,
That's what's
interview
up.
with him.
Oh,
No shots,
cool,
no
cool, cool.
shots.
All right,
We're not taking shots.
Because I'm not a drinker, you know what
no,
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hoffa making me drink
No.
later, but
That's bad influence Hoffa.
that's right. Big bro Hoffa.
Hoff dying to get me to come outside late at night, and I'm like, no.
I'm good.
All right, 2-part question.
Yes, sir.
Who is your dream interview living, and who is your dream interview not living?
Living, can I say 2?
Yeah.
LL Cool J and Big Tigger.
Nice.
That's 2 very different ends of the spectrum.
Well, Big Tigger is a big inspiration on my interviewing style.
True.
I like when I tell you, like, I downloaded once YouTube was like out or whatever. Well, like, you know, to a point where you could download videos. I downloaded every Rap City interview from this man, Big Tigger.
Nice.
Like I'm talking about if that's somebody that I studied, that's the person that I studied.
How good does it feel to go watch an old episode of Rap City?
Bro.
Yo.
How about Joe Clear? You remember Joe Clear?
Oh my
He was
God.
before Tigger. He was before.
He set the tone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was
But
before Big Tigger, yeah.
But Big Tigger, he had the basics.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
question, no question.
Respectfully.
No, yeah. No shots on
Remember
Tigger.
Tigger would rhyme with everybody?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
That
the
was
other
mad
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Why
saying?
not?
And people compare me to him, too.
He was on a BBC album.
Yeah.
He was on the Boot Camp.
That's
album.
right,
He was
yeah.
on the Storm.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
what the hell was
He
his
was
name?
also on the
OGC.
Kelly album.
See, I wasn't going to say that.
No, fuck that.
But it is what it is.
He was
on the
R. Kelly
OGC album.
The
Shit.
snake joint, right?
Yeah. The snake, yeah.
Yeah.
He had a video and everything.
Yeah,
That was
move
big.
body like a snake. Yeah. But no, yeah, Big Tigger and then LL Cool J. I'm just a big fan.
I mean, come on, it's LL Cool J.
And yeah, but I'm just, biased, like LL,
Yeah.
the GOAT. You know
What's
what
your
I
favorite LL album?
mean? Mama Said Knock You Out.
That's a good.
Ooh, that is
That's a really good album.
Yeah.
That's a really good song.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're ever feeling like shit and you play that, you gotta feel like
Right.
$1 million afterwards.
Shout out to his grandma at the end. Take out the trash.
Yeah. But that was his comeback right there. That was his comeback.
Nah, that was his
album, 'cause
comeback
They were
album,
shitting
yeah.
on him.
That was his second career.
That was
That was
his
the second
his
resurgence.
start
Yeah.
of the
Second resurgence.
Yeah, that was his first comeback right
Because
there.
he dropped, was it the Panther joint?
14,
Yeah,
16
before
shots
that.
to the dome or 14 shots to the
No,
dome?
that
yeah.
came after.
No. That came.
Oh, Walking with a Panther.
Walking with a
Well,
Panther.
No, but that was album
people
3,
sh-
I think.
Yes.
Walking with a Panther.
Walking with
that, yeah.
Shots
And
to
then-
the Dome was album 2?
No.
That came like after.
That was like 90.
Because that album
Shots
tried
to the Dome had.
Oh, no, then Walking with a Panther was 3.
was
Yeah,
3.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then it
Because
was Mama Said Knock You
Mama
Out.
Said Knock You Out, and then
it was 13 14
Shots to the Dome was
Yeah.
trying to mimic the West Coast sound.
Yeah.
Right.
yes.
Well, because
To a degree.
yeah, because it also had back in my G backseat of my Jeep,
That's that,
backseat.
yeah.
It had Pink Cookies.
Pink
Wait, what
Cookies.
was the second album?
Second album, Bigger and Deffer.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
enough.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
Bad, Bigger, and Deffer than Walking with a Panther.
And then Mama Said Knock You Out, which
Yeah.
was the second resurgence. Yeah. But, and then,
Oh, shit, I thought 14 Shots came before.
no, that came
Nah,
after.
nah,
They
that came after.
They came after.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that was the 5th or the 6th album.
Oh, so Walking with a Panther.
Yeah. In fact.
Mama Said Knock You Out was the resurgence
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
one.
And then the
And then he fell
Shots
off
to the Dome.
again.
And
He
then,
fell off with 14 shots,
to the
and then
Dome.
and
he
then
back.
came back with Mr. Smith.
Exactly.
Which is my favorite
Yeah,
album.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Crazy.
And that was his
crazy album.
second comeback right
Yeah,
there.
And
yeah.
then
Or
he
the
came
third
back
or the
again
fourth.
Whenever.
Kept on coming back, yeah.
Yo,
and then,
LL was crazy.
yeah, and then an interview of a
Of a deceased individual.
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like it'd be cliche to say Biggie, right? But
I mean, if it's
Biggie, it's Biggie.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
deny it.
No, yeah.
can't
You know,
argue.
no. I take it back. No, respectfully, Big L.
Oh, Big L's been causing a lot of controversy lately.
Has he? Why?
Like within the last
Month or
month,
so,
I'd say
yeah.
his name keeps coming up in
Why? Why so?
stories about him having Mace robbed.
Oh, that's right. And Fat Joe.
Fat Joe signing with Fat Joe.
Oh,
Cam's brother beefing with.
Yeah.
Cam beefing with Big L's
Big L's
brother.
brother.
Big Lee, yeah, Big
Like, yo,
Lee.
lately his name just
yeah,
comes up
yeah.
and it's been mad negative, yo.
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Big L. I don't know what's going on, but they're tarnishing.
Yeah, that's true indeed.
I mean, but Big L's probably being streamed now, so.
And I'm not the biggest Big L fan, but
Okay.
I feel like they're.
I am.
Yo, lately
I
they're
love
just
Big
fucking
L.
up his name, bro.
Yeah.
Big L's so revered that you don't want to see that happen. You know,
Yeah.
even if I'm not the biggest Big L fan, like
Right,
I
of
don't
course.
want. His,
You don't want to see that, yeah.
I don't
In
wanna
hip
see
hop
his
circles, he
name
definitely
fucked
is,
up.
talked
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if it's something about his brother. Like, all right, his brother was whatever his brother was, but
Yeah. Just leave it alone. The
don't.
the
drag
guy's
this
gone.
guy.
Like the guy's not here to defend himself.
And I don't know if there's a Big L interview that I can recall. Like, that's a great selection because
Yeah.
Biggie,
Yeah,
for
very
example, he
limited.
has interviews that
Multiple
I remember.
interviews, yeah, even before he
But
passed.
I don't. Even when he was on Stretch and Babito, I don't remember Big L speaking so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Right.
He was on Yo MTV Raps too.
Yeah, he was.
So that would be dope. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
like you said, there's not a lot.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
so.
but yeah.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to Rap City again, just because I often go back and YouTube has
Bro,
mad
I
Rap
have-
Cities
I
and
have
you can just
mad
watch them and that
interviews,
shit
bro.
is
I
so
study
fire.
this man, Big Tigger, bro.
Yeah.
The greatest,
Nah, yeah,
one of the
100.
greatest,
One of the greatest
media
yeah.
personalities of.
Who was it that got mad at him? Was it Ghostface or was it?
It was Ghostface.
It was Ghostface, right?
Because he said that he was he said he was playing or something. What was he? He said he was laughing or something. I don't know what it was.
Stupid
Like,
shit.
like, I'm not joking around, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
he got
yeah.
mad serious. Yo,
that's
Big Tim was like, no, I didn't mean it, bro. No. But bro, we not playing no games over here.
Yeah.
That's another reason I miss those formatted shows.
Yeah.
Cause like, every once in a while, just something funny.
Something happens, and it's off script.
Yeah.
You remember when Mariah popped up on TRL?
Yeah, just stripping and all that. Yeah,
It was for Cribs. It was for NTU Cribs. She was drunk as shit.
It's
Shout out to
crazy,
that,
man.
Do remember, follow at GAHHD_podcast. Follow at Big Vegg,
Follow me.
BIGVEGG.
Follow me too.
Follow at EFNR711 for
right.
all your studio needs. Shout out Straight Fuego Studios. Make sure you're following at
Fuego!
Journal and Hoffa TV.
Hoffa TV. Jersey.
We got a new T-shirt dropping. Pre-orders are open.
much?
But
How
hurry up. They're like, what, $25?
I need that.
But I think I only got size large and XL left.
That's perfect. I'm team baggy clothes.
All right, perfect. We'll put one aside for you. Everybody else,
yeah.
make sure you get your order in
I'm
before
team
they
baggy
sell out, because we only make X amount of sizes, and that's it.
what's up.
Full size run.
Now, let's get into 10 shots with VSOP.
10 shots. We spoke about it earlier. I'm gonna just ask you 10 rapid fire. You think minimal thought answer, and we'll circle
then
back
we'll circle back, yes.
we'll
Let me write
discuss
down
your
the
answers.
Cool. Let's do it.
All right. Number 10. Better rapper in your opinion, Big Daddy Kane or Rakim? You remember that one?
Oh man, Rakim.
Rakim? All right, there's really no wrong answer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Daddy Kane, though.
But come on. Yo.
Okay, we all know that Illmatic. Number 9. We all know that Illmatic is a classic hip hop album. It's probably the hip hop Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite producer on that album? Was it Large Pro, Q-Tip, Primo, Pete Rock, or LES? Or who had the best beat in your opinion?
Primo.
Primo.
Yeah.
What beat was it?
New York State of Mind.
Nice.
I mean, come on.
We literally started the show with that shit.
Right, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
respect
there you
to all the
go.
other producers.
That beat, and we'll talk about it in a second. But
Was that the album that, like, I think that was the first album too that, like, there was multiple producers.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
right?
lined
Yes.
up multiple.
Before that, everybody was one producer,
Yeah.
one artist,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right?
yep.
Right.
Yep.
Little history for y'all that don't know.
Changed the genre.
Right.
There you
right.
go. We're gonna move a little new school now. Joey Badass or ASAP Rocky? Who you like?
Joy Badass.
Joey Badass,
Joy
no
Badass.
doubt.
Yes.
Better movie in your opinion? How High or Half Baked?
If this was James Chance, I'd be taking a shot. How high?
How High? No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, how high? Yeah.
Better album in your opinion? The Infamous by Mobb Deep or Hell on Earth by Mobb Deep?
Oh man. The Infamous.
Infamous?
Yeah.
All right, no doubt. Who you prefer? Clue or Flex? Golden Era DJs.
Clue.
Clue?
Because of his mixtapes.
No doubt.
Respectfully.
I mean, Flex has some good ones too.
Yeah, but Clue changed the game.
No, yeah.
Clue
Yeah.
changed the game, respectfully. Yeah. Shout out to Flex, but
Shout out to
and
Flex,
he be
but
bugging. He be yelling over
not on
people.
mixtape.
He be yelling at
Not
people.
on
He be
mixtape.
yelling on. You know what? Let me stop because I'm gonna get canceled. Go ahead.
No. Shout out.
your mind, Speak your mind, baby.
Shout out to my
Nah, it's
daughter
cool,
who was
it's
just
cool.
up here who knows Funk Flex
Only
because he doesn't let the song play, and she always asks about him like, "Yo, is he still on the radio?" Yeah. Does he let the fucking song play? No. He's still fucking.
That's like a New York thing where you complain about Flex
don't
not
let
letting the
the
song play,
song
but he be
play,
ranting on or whatever.
But nobody changes the channel. We all just
Yeah.
stay listening. I love Funk Flex, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Flex, but he be bugging. But go ahead. Yeah.
Better collective. Oh, what collective do you prefer? Natives or Boot Camp?
Native tongues.
Okay.
I mean, the medallions kind
Yeah.
of show it off. So respect.
Where do the best MCs come from? Brooklyn or Queens?
Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Brooklyn because of Sean Price. Respectfully.
No doubt.
Go ahead. Damn. No. Queens because of LL. Queens. I'm bugging.
all right. So twist the answer. Queens.
Queens. I can't do that.
doubt,
I'm
no
an
doubt.
LL fan. Queens.
Okay.
You
Sorry,
were right.
half
You were
the
right
time.
the first time.
Whatever, man. Listen,
I'm a
listen.
Brooklyn fan.
All right.
Better producer on the mic: RZA, Diamond D, or Finesse?
Ooh. Oh, man. Say the options again?
RZA, Diamond D, or Lord Finesse?
I'd say Lord Finesse.
At all? Okay.
I'm a fan.
There's
of Lord
no wrong
Finesse.
answer.
Yeah.
DITC,
I'm just a
right?
fan of his first album, the funky joint.
Funky Technician.
Yeah, I love that album. Yeah, just
Fantastic album. One of the greatest.
Yeah.
One of the very not first, but like he
Yeah.
was one to implement punchline rap.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
yeah,
he
yeah.
really had his punchlines in order.
Shout out to the whole DITC.
And Big L modeled a lot of his rapping after
Absolutely.
after Finesse.
Absolutely.
Last one. Here we go. Number 1. We all know, like I said, that Illmatic is
The Bible.
the Bible.
The Bible of hip hop.
All right. So we're not gonna compare that album. We'll say. What do you say, Burns? Reasonable Doubt and who else? What compares to Reasonable Doubt?
Really?
What compares to
Reasonable Doubt or Blueprint?
No, fuck out of here. Blueprint over Reasonable
There
Doubt.
you go. That's why I asked. You get that? Yes. Reasonable Doubt or Blueprint? You say Blueprint.
I was
That's
gonna
number
say
one.
the only Happy Birthday. The song is like the only shit that I can fuck with it because Happy Birthday song be around forever. Reasonable Doubt is the best.
I mean, it's a good album, but I don't know. Blueprint.
All right.
Just
So
for
he
me,
said Blueprint.
Yeah.
We're gonna
For
discuss
me,
it.
just for me.
Let's start with that one.
All right, you can start there by being 100% wrong. 'Cause no fucking way, bro. Blueprint has skips.
What skips?
What do you skip?
What are you skipping? What song are you skipping?
What's the stupid song with a mill on there?
A Mill?
Is she on there? Am I thinking of the wrong album?
Yeah, you
A
are.
Mill? Nah, a Mill wasn't on that album.
Nah, she
No,
was
let me
not.
look at the.
A Mill was Let Go before that. I think.
Look
I
at the.
think so.
All right,
No, because you had
she wasn't.
Dynasty
she
after
wasn't.
that.
Yeah. I'm bugging.
There's a song on there that's a skip, bro. Unless I'm bugging. Could be.
I don't know. Blueprint was a very
Take
good album.
over.
Who you skipping? Izzo?
No, I love Izzo. No, actually, I'm wrong. There's no skip.
Ah, you see?
Bugging. So okay. So real quick. Who you think won the beef, Jay-Z or not?
There's
I
a
would
skip
say
on
Nas.
there. Jigga, that nigga Jigga. Skip. That shit is ass as fuck. That song is not it.
Yeah, it's kind of
Jay-Z versus Nas. Who's winning?
Jay-Z with
Nas.
Jay-Z. Wait, what?
Nas.
Jay-Z without a question.
Nah.
Why
Nas is a
Esco?
Nas is a street poet, man. Like he's crafted some of the wittiest, if not the most prolific bars I've ever heard.
But I'm talking about the beef though. Ether,
No.
Takeover.
Nas, because when that came out, there was nothing else that Jay-Z could say that would rebuke it, unless he came out with like naked pictures of some shit or some crazy ass shit, which he didn't have.
Nah, but
We say
Ether
Hov, but
was
why
all
Hov?
hearsay.
Why Hov?
Cause yes, we're wrapping up. Cause Hov is Hov, and Hov make you not want to be a street poet. He make you want to be
Nah.
rich in a fucking convertible somewhere, balling. I don't like
Top.
broke. I don't like broke nigga rap no more, bro. I like
Here we go.
rich nigga rap.
Okay.
And that's Hov. Reasonable Doubt. Blueprint is cool, but it's a little more introspective, and he's like opening up and kind of letting you in somewhat. Fucking Reasonable Doubt is just a get money ass album that's fire.
I got you.
Reasonable Doubt is crazy.
And Ether was all rumors and bullshit, and Takeover
No, it
was a
wasn't.
much better song, and time has proven that.
Takeover was a better song.
And Jay-Z only lost the battle, he won the
what?
war.
No, here we go.
Because he ended up signing. Nas ended up
Hell
signing
yeah,
that shit.
fuck out of here, bro. That nigga sunned him mad times, and he
This
still
guy-
does.
Yeah.
But Nas is still the go, and I love him, but
Right.
Hov, bro.
Right.
And the
I get it.
Blueprint.
I get it.
Rock him over Big Daddy Kane. That's a tough one, and there's no right or wrong. Yo, Big Daddy Kane was the coolest dude, bro.
Big Daddy came.
Like, Rock him was dope.
Yeah. But Big
Yo,
Daddy Kane
that's-
was more commercial and more.
That's just
He
Nas
was
and,
willing
and
to go
Jay-Z
commercial.
again right there.
Yeah.
That's Jay-Z and Nas again right there.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Because not Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, like he just said,
he
he
was-
was more willing to go
Right,
commercial.
they're more
Yeah.
commercial.
He'll do the commercial
Right.
joints.
Rakim would not.
Yeah,
He
Rakim
would
would
stick to his
strictly.
roots.
He was a
you know,
rapper,
hip-hop.
rappity
He was a
rapper.
He was a rapper's rapper.
That's
right.
not-
Right. Exactly.
Nah.
Exactly.
Primo over, who was Primo over?
It was the producers of Illmatic, Large Pro,
all the
LES.
Primo. Yeah, I mean, again, no wrong answer, bro. Primo is fucking crazy, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Even
Legendary.
shout out everybody else. LES.
And like you said, that beat, New York State of Mind.
come on, bro. Like
Yeah.
what?
It gets
I'd be
used-
hard pressed to find a doper beat, right? Like
Yeah.
Cream, maybe,
Maybe.
and even that because Cream is not hard. Like,
It depends on your mood.
yeah,
Right,
New
right,
York
right.
State of Mind is hard,
Like
bro.
New
that-
York.
That shit got to be part
Like
of.
you hear it, you know it's New York.
Has that been ever used in a movie that y'all can recall?
I'm
What,
sure.
New York State of Mind?
Yeah, like
I'm
that,
sure.
that beat.
Move-
That beat.
Yeah,
Nah, definitely had to.
It had to be.
Had
Yeah,
to.
come on.
Had to.
This
Definitely.
should be Joey Badass was the next selection over who? ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, Joy Badass.
Shout out to ASAP though. He got a
Yeah.
new single out, but he's not
Yeah.
rapping
Rapping
competitive.
wise?
Yeah, he had his
Joey
own
Badass,
lane, bro. He had his own lane, and
Yeah,
he had his
yeah.
own movement.
But
and all
rapping
that.
wise,
He's a fashion rapper.
Yeah.
But,
fashion
Joey Badass is
rapper,
crazy.
right? Well, he's from Harlem. So.
Yeah, and it's dope. I fuck with ASAP.
Yeah, he was nice.
Nah, definitely.
How high over what? Half baked.
Half baked. That's
no,
a tough one. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
there's
wrong
no
answer
wrong
with that
answer.
one. But that's
Two
tough.
classics.
Yeah.
As long as you're not talking about how high two.
Yeah, that's not
that
even
was
in the
bad.
discussion.
Infamous over Hell on Earth. Two classics.
Yeah.
No wrong answer. Clue over Flex. Mixtapes. Clue 1000%. Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No debate.
Mixtape.
Radio though.
I mean, no, Funk Flex got that.
Yeah.
Funk
No,
Flex
Funk Flex
gotta
got that.
have
I mean, we were talking about different.
How about albums?
Oh.
Funk Flex had dope albums.
That's what
really
I'm saying.
did.
Yeah, he had
Damn,
the.
that's right. And then Clue had what, the professionals?
He
Yeah,
right?
had
the
the professionals,
Professionals.
and I think he did 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
Three
he
or
did
four
like
of them, right?
3 of them. Yeah.
That's another debate.
That's tough.
That's why I asked that one. Like,
That's 1-1.
Well,
Like,
automatically, when you hear Clue, I think automatically mixtapes.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
Because that's what I thought of.
yeah.
I didn't even think about
Changed
that.
that game.
That's crazy. I told him I forgot. Yeah.
So we'll leave that at 1-1
Yeah.
for future debate.
Right.
Native tongues over everybody. I could have told you he was gonna pick that.
I mean, bro,
he was trying to tell you native tongues over Wu-Tang before we came on here.
respectfully.
Nah, absolutely, 100%.
Queens and Brooklyn. Yo,
No
nothing
wrong
hold,
answer,
bro.
yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
hold.
yeah,
I-
it is what it is.
and
You
know,
said Queens though.
I did say Queens.
he was wrong.
Listen, LO, man. LO the GOAT, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, y'all.
Best rappers on the mic.
Finesse, yeah, man. shout
Lord
out to
Finesse
Lord
was
Finesse,
a
bro.
beast, yo,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he gets overlooked a lot.
That's
He
what
doesn't
I'm
get
saying.
talked about
I know,
enough,
that's
in
why
my
I said
opinion.
that,
And
you know?
he came
Because
up
Diamond D gets brought up, RZA,
Yeah.
but no one says Lord Finesse.
like, and to me,
Bro,
Lord
that
Finesse.
funky technician album,
Yeah,
bro.
he was nasty, yo. The
Bro.
beats and the fucking lyrics,
Come
everything
on,
was amazing,
man.
yo.
Word. And like you said, Big L
Shout out
really,
to him, yes.
really,
He patterned his rhyme style
yeah,
a lot
yeah, it
after
was-
Lord Finesse, yo.
And shout out to DICC,
DICC,
one of the
DICC.
first
Another
early,
collective.
early hip hop collective. Yeah.
Yep.
absolutely, man.
And lastly, Blueprint. I can't even say the name
'Cause you're
right
wrong,
because it's
that's
wrong.
right. Because he's wrong,
Blueprint over reasonable doubt. No
Blueprint.
way, never negative, not happening.
That's why you call it Blueprint.
The Blue Pint.
Blue Pint, yeah.
Damn it, Dame Dash's 33% of Rockefeller
Oh, yeah.
and ownership of Reasonable Doubt is going to be up for sale at an
Yep.
auction.
Right, because the feds, something with the feds.
And they're
right?
saying 1.2 million is the
Something like
starting price. Yeah, son.
'Cause the feds-
a lawsuit or something.
Oh, something
Somebody's
like that.
suing him and he
Or
got to sell the
something.
shit.
The feds or
Newsflash: Noah Lyles just won the gold medal with a world record.
Noah Lyles, world champion. See? Told you. Let's fade out. I definitely wasn't going to play this song.
You gonna play something from Reasonable Doubt?
Don't worry. My favorite Native Tongues song ever.
This is a great track.
And one of my favorite songs ever, period.
Right.
Buddy remix.
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
Big Vegg.
That's right.
Thank you for coming through, my brother.
Love.
My bro.
Good luck.
Love.
Keep doing the damn thing.
Absolutely. Don't stop, man. Don't stop.
Absolutely.
Shout out Hoff in the building.
I gotta interview you guys now.
Yes, let's do it.
We're gonna talk about it.
Absolutely.
And I need that shirt.
Yes, yes.
And a large, please.
Once I got him, you
got
got him. I'm gonna write you down right here. Get my orders paid.
And I got you with a 25. I got you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to brother F, Straight Fuego Studios.
Yeah.
Fuego!
Hoffa TV in the building.
Alpha TV!
VSOP, my co-host, Big Vegg.
Jersey!
Shout out
Big
to all the
Jersey.
legends, Big Jers.
Word.
As always, chin up, chest out, carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride. The Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. No gold, and we out. Buddy. This video used to play on the box mad time.
Nonstop.
Mad times, right?
One of my favorite videos ever made. One of my favorite songs ever made.
Absolutely.
This made me a Native Tongue fan.
Yeah.
Word is Jungle Brothers in the video. Moni Love. Queen Latifah.
Latifah. Absolutely.
And we out.
Rest in peace, Five Dog.
Yes. 100.